Hello, everybody, and welcome to the TARDIS Zone. We've got the Classic Who Zone. We've got the seeds. See, we're getting confused now. Now, what is the episode we're watching tonight? Because everybody's getting confused between the Seeds of Death and the Seeds of Doom. Which is it? Jesus, man. 3 times I've asked different people, and they keep giving me 3 different. If we can't make up our mind, we're just going to pick one now live because, I don't know what the hell's going on. Right, I'm about to send the emails anyway. We've got a big panel tonight, but I'm going to sort it out for next week because this panel is huge and we can't have everybody on the Classic. Everybody just wants to be on the Classic. Listen. The way it'll go is then we'll just cancel New Who. I would just do 2 weekends of Classic so I could bring on 2 different panels because everybody is picking the Classic. And to be honest, there's a new Who watch along too. So I'd like you to discuss it amongst yourselves. You all know who's on the panel. So if you can discuss it amongst yourselves. And figure out who's going to be on what panels, because if I put you in panels, people are moaning because I put you in a certain panel. So I'll let you make up your mind. But you'll have to, because this panel's huge tonight.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Who gives a crap? Yeah. If you're romantically involved, I pity you. You have to pander to women today. I'm very sorry for you lads. Like you shouldn't need one day anyway to tell your missus that you love them anyway, or them to tell you that they love you. That's the way I am. Oh, there you go. Finally got a notification off YouTube to say that my stream is actually up. Wow. Maybe that week and a half, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever it was, did us the world of good. Yeah, see, I'm still bringing on people. This panel's too big. This panel's way too big. You'll have to decide amongst yourselves, man. Wow. And I'm still going, still sending emails. This is... Right. I think that's everybody. I've probably missed someone, watch. But the emails I sent... No, man, come on. Everybody that's been invited on, come on. But what I'm just saying is that you will have to decide amongst yourselves which panel you are going to be on, because you can't all do Classic. Because then it means when we do New Who, like there's going to be nobody. There's just me and PD Rich. Because Daniel obviously has decided to take a break. So Daniel won't be joining us until he's ready to come back. So... Well, I've sent everybody their email. Well, let's see who's in the chat. Just wait for everybody to get together. We got Tim, PD Rich. Charlotte is in the chat. I'll send you the link, Charlotte. But yeah, join as soon as you can. Got Real Super Doctor, who's just popping onto the panel now. We got Chris. We got the Rabbi. Welcome. Who else have we got? We've got Lee in the chat. We've got Teddy Terrier Tales. So yeah, we'll just. I need to put my bloody phone on. Right. So I don't know if Lee is going to be on time because I don't know if he realizes we're starting at 6, but he's supposed to be on the panel as well. Right. We'll just wait until we get the rest of the panel on. I'm just finishing off my stir fry. I made some prawn stir fry, chili and garlic. Absolutely lovely. If you haven't subscribed also to the Irish Geek, please do. I actually dropped my reaction to the Zack Snyder Justice League trailer. If you haven't watched it, you go watch it now. You'll have a few minutes anyway. Go and watch it now. We won't be just starting yet. I'm just waiting for a couple of more people that are supposed to be on the panel. Lee is probably asleep though. So now, let's see if he's awake. I'll send him a message. Right, he could be asleep. I reckon he probably is asleep. There is one person I forgot. See, I knew there's always one. I don't know if they're joining us tonight, but we'll find out now. Yeah, I also put the trailer up for myself and Ballstreck's stream. Obviously, he said he can only do them the weekend. So myself and Ballstreck will be reviewing Ghostbusters 2016 and Howard the Duck. Now, as you all know, I'm not a fan of Howard the Duck. Ballstreck hasn't watched Ghostbusters 2016. So it's going to be interesting to see what his reaction is to the movie. For Cheryl, so Noel doesn't sleep on Teddy's blankie tonight. The 20 Canadian dollar super chat from our moderator, Chris. Thank you, Chris. I really appreciate that, pal.
That's because you said you don't give a shit about Valentine's Day.
I know, but well, it sucks, it does.
Whatever. You've enjoyed it the past 2 years.
Well, I'd be in line.
Really? Because Hard Rock pictures say differently.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was lying in those pictures.
I think I'm going to do a live stream along with yours, and I'm just going to, talk about you.
Go ahead, go on. They'll all stay here with me anyway, so, yeah. Go for it. They're all hankering for Tom Baker. So
by the way, Noel is the hold up on putting up some Teddy's videos because I sent him to him.
yeah, I've got videos, so I just have to do something with them, and then I'll send them to Sharon. Look at, she forgot her drink. She gets her alcohol.
Oh damn it, I did.
She bought herself some Prosecco. Yeah.
No, I bought 2 bottles.
Oh, she bought 2 bottles of Prosecco. Yeah.
I got you stuff too. Don't act like it was all.
Yeah, she got me some ice cream and chocolate and stuff, and a Terry's chocolate orange, which I don't know why.
The rest of the truffles.
Right. And apparently she left me the rest of the truffles. God, she's very good, isn't she? She's bleeding great. Right, while we're waiting on Charlotte, I don't think, to be honest, maybe Lee is still asleep. That can't happen. He's like me. He's a bit of a night owl anyway. So we're just waiting on Charlotte. So I'll bring on the other couple of guests that we have joining us. So we got the one and only Super Doctor. No, we don't. Hello, real Super Doctor.
Hello, Noel. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can indeed. I can indeed.
Must
there
have
you
been
go.
a kind of delay there.
I thought there, I said, uh-oh, here we go. Actually, when I did meet Justice League trailer reaction, while I was watching it back, it was very echoey. But there's something going on. There's something going on. The echo stopped, obviously, as soon as I start talking, but when I put the 30-second countdown thing, it was bloody echoing to bits, so I don't know what's going on. Also joining us tonight, it's the one and only Alpha Omega.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Right, that brilliant. Right, he's come a long way. He's come a very, very long way. From a different planet, by the way. Yeah, different planet. He came here, started his Indiegogo campaign last night. By the way, I just want to say it was a great night. And to everybody that did support Rabbi, I know he thanked everybody, but just want to say well done for backing him. These are absolutely fantastic. Maybe you'll have a little bit of an update for us, but it was a night of fun, laughter, and of course, Rabbi being Rabbi does give it that little bit of an edge. By the way, Rabbi, you know you probably broke a world record last night because you spoke literally 2 hours non-stop. So I think that must be some sort of world record there. I thought I was bad. But you know what? It was your night, and you know, you promoted the crap out of yourself. Well, man, you shouldn't have said that about the world ending, you know? Because then people don't want to part with their money. Should have come up with a different strategy. Yeah. You should have said you hunt them down if they don't, you know? That's right, let's bring him on. It's the one and only Rabbi from another planet.
Hello. No, the reason they don't need to worry about money is because the world's ending. Like, what are you saving it for? What are you saving it for? All you can do right now is curry God's favor, right? Is to beg God's favor. And what better way to beg God's favor than to ingratiate yourself with one of his servants? Buy my book today.
So, tell us, is there any update?
Yes, there is. It's going, praise the good Lord, it's going very well. Let's do it. Let's refresh the page. Captain's God. 57 backers. We are, let me see, what's it in dollars? We are $2,808. How many do we have
Absolutely
left?
Fantastic. Listen, if I wasn't in the situation that I was in right now,
No, I know. Honestly, I hope I make
down the
money.
line, no, but just letting you know, down the line I will. Down the line I will when the financial situation.
Honestly, without being too gushing, you honestly gave my channel its start, right? Without coming on you, my channel wouldn't have that's the thing that grew my channel, right? And it's grown since then, but it's because you put me on, right? And we did good content together. By the way, I got a bunch of ideas for you, right, about what to do with the Watchalongs. Why don't you do the new Who watch-alongs less often, like once a month, or once every 2 weeks, and instead do you can split the classic Who into 2 nights. Then you can do longer stories much easier. Right, and you get like a cliffhanger, and you can change up the panel, and you get more people in or less people. You can like control it more.
That's a good idea.
It does sound. It is a good idea, but at the same time, I don't want to like. There's people that do come on the new Who panel. I don't want them to feel like they've been let down either. But that is a great idea. Or maybe I could just move the classic, or the new Who panel to during the week maybe, and then the weekend for classic Who.
Yeah, that's a good idea. 'Cause I honestly, I'm kind of more in a classic Who mood now anyway. Like when you said it's Seeds of Death or Seeds of Doom, I'm like, both sound very good.
Which is it, by the way?
They both sound like I could really enjoy watching them.
So which one is it then?
It's Seeds of Doom, but if you ask my preference, I'd rather watch Seeds of Death, which I think is a superior story. But that's me.
Well, I think Alpha had to purchase the episode. Did you, Alpha? So I think
I have it for you. If anybody needs it, I have it. Just hit me up. I'll give you a link.
I've got
Have you got it there? We'll send it to everybody on the panel. Yeah, man.
I can indeed.
Send it to me actually on Messenger, will you? So I can actually watch it through my phone. That's a good idea.
No problem. It's coming up right now. Messenger, that's Facebook, right? There we go.
Right, we're just waiting on Charlotte, so we'll wait for Charlotte because she is having something to eat. I just wanted to start a little bit early tonight, but we will wait on Charlotte because
just like quickly, what was your reaction to the trailer? Because I'm really psyched. To me, it looked really good.
Look, I was blown away.
Good, yeah. I didn't know if it was me because I'm like into it and I was psyched anyway.
Well, I'm into it myself, and I think that's what
it looks really good.
Yeah,
it looks really good.
Because to be honest with you, when I premiered it, I did after I'd recorded it, and I was reading the comments, and some people in the comments are not sure about it. Some were like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Well, unless you're really wanting to see this, like I have been ever since I knew there was a Snyder Cut, I was saying, well, listen, because my original point has always been, well, this is the movie we should have got anyway. I mean, after the way they treated him, they brought someone else in, they chopped his movie up.
You can see how they butchered it.
Yeah,
right. I mean, like the biggest loser out this, which is why I think he's been cancelled. Because everybody knew his career was going to take a hit after Zack Snyder's version comes out, and it's going to be so massively superior. Right? This was going to total Joss Whedon anyway. That's probably why he became kosher to be cancelled. Right? That's probably why it came out.
Do you think this movie now, if this is a success, right? There it is, and it ends up being better than everybody thinks. Do you think they could move on with this version?
They will do whatever
way.
Yeah, 100%. Warner Brothers has no agenda like Disney. Warner Brothers is like, what do you want? I'll give it to you. Just sign up HBO Max. I will do anything. I will suck your cock. And they actually phoned me up from HBO Max and said, listen, we know we don't exist in Israel yet. We're not in Israel, but if you sign up anyway, I will suck your cock. And that was
5 minutes in, you couldn't help yourself, could you?
I'm just recounting my day. What can I tell you? Crazy things happen to me, baby.
5 fucking minutes in, you couldn't wait at least a half an hour.
Listen. What did I say that wasn't true? Okay, that's HBO Max right now. Like anything. I'll give you Snyder Cut. I'll give you Snyder Cut back. Okay, I love you long time. Yes, I give you happy ending. That is Warner Brothers. They're like, whatever you want. Harry Potter, I don't care. You want Harry Potter scissoring with Doctor Who? Okay, we'll give it to you. We don't care. Just sign up for it. That is actually their slogan right now. Just sign them.
By the way, there was one thing about the trailer though, right? Let's get serious for a minute, right? Before Charlotte comes on, and then we will do classic Who, folks. So we're just waiting on Charlotte. I'm not going to start without Charlotte because she's a big part of these streams. And, you know, the fact that she doesn't see most of the episodes that we actually put on, we like to have her point of view. So we're going to wait for Charlotte. So until then, we're just going to talk because this is big news. But the one thing was the end of the trailer and Joker.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That was a draw, right, man. So listen, I haven't seen WandaVision yet, but they did say a couple of weeks ago you're going to have a moment in it like the Luke Skywalker moment. I don't believe it, right? Nothing can be like that. But like that was a real jaw drop moment, right? That was a real jaw drop moment. It was clever way it was brought in. I like it. I like his look. Yeah, I liked it
The
all.
look is so much better, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so much better.
And now I want to see the David Goyer cut of Suicide Squad.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot
more Joker stuff there. I want to see more, right? I just think, why not? That again, Warner Brothers will give you whatever you want right now.
Right.
They love you a long time.
Lads, Super John and Alpha Omega, did you watch the trailer? And if you did, what are your reaction to the trailer? Were you even looking forward to this film, or do you think it's not going to improve? This is what I want to actually ask you all as well, actually. Will this be an improvement of what we already got?
Really?
I didn't see the trailer.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it.
Okay, listen, no. With respect, I would say watching the Joss Whedon version of Justice League is not as bad as somebody putting a fist up your ass. Not as bad.
No,
but you're in the same ball. Maybe a small fist, right? Maybe a little Filipino fist. That's it.
No. Come on. You can't travel. You really.
Oh, jeez.
You'll get me into trouble, you will. You'll get me into trouble, and I don't want to get into trouble, man.
Listen, that's my trouble. I have to try trouble. I'm just
less controversial, mate, because I'm upsetting me bloody. I have to be honest. I'm gonna be out straight. I'm upsetting me sources, man. Everybody's coming down.
Listen, I wasn't genuinely suggesting that I would rather have anybody's fist put up my arse, regardless of the nationality, right, and their wrist size. Regardless, I really wouldn't want that to happen. I would rather watch I'm telling the truth. I would rather watch the Joss Whedon version of it than anybody put a fist up my arse. I agree. It's a retraction, 100%.
What do you lads better save me here? Alpha, have you seen this fucking trailer?
Yeah, I saw it when you dropped your video.
Right, what did you think of it?
It looked fine to me. Wasn't really looking forward to it or anything, but from what I saw, it looks good. Yeah,
at first I was a bit worried because at the start of the trailer it just looked like a lot of clips put together, Rabbi. I mean, and then I think by the time we got to the second half of the trailer, kind of settled down a little bit, and we got to see a little bit more. But the start of the trailer was kind of like, all he's doing is just putting clips together. It just doesn't look.
Yeah, but that's any trailer.
So I mean, look, his introduction at the scene, you can tell that he's really excited about this.
Yeah.
I just hope, because the build up to this, we've had the Zack Snyder haters out in full force.
Yeah, they're crazy. I honestly, at this point, it doesn't matter how bad the movie is. That it exists and they hate it makes it all worth it.
Yeah, I just hope it's better than what we got, because then it'll shut the haters up anyway. Apparently now, if this goes well, there's a chance that Ben Affleck actually might team up again with HBO Max. There's some sort of
talking about doing a Killing Joke movie. I just dropped a video about it, just 45 minutes ago.
Yeah,
I'll show you the thumb. The thumb's really cool. Where is it? This. Here we go.
Right.
At first, I did a thumbnail. I did everybody was women. Then I realized, oh no, it's going to be Ben Affleck, and so I had to redo it. But here it is. Ta-da-da.
Yeah, I just don't like that costume though.
Oh, I do.
No, the
I
Joker
love the
one.
Batman.
I'm talking about the Joker one.
Batman has been.
I'm talking about the Joker costume. I don't like the Joker costume.
Oh, I thought I found that look interesting. I thought it was cool. I thought that whole idea was cool. It's like the gangster rapper sort of thing. Yeah, no, I kind of liked it. It was a interesting reinterpretation. I actually wanted to see a lot more of it. And all I did see of it, I found kind of interesting. It was different than I expected. I don't see how we could do a Killing Joke, because the joke in that one is an insane, man. It's one of the crazy. Have you ever read Killing Joke?
Yeah, I've actually watched the
Oh no, that's garbage. Okay. Oh no. Here, let me show you some of the artwork from it, because I'm going to do a review of it.
I actually watched that movie, believe it or not. I went on a mad DC animation.
But the movie's garbage.
Movie buzz, and some of them I actually watched that. What was it? The Gaslight one, the one that was set back.
Okay. All those things are okay, but like this is one of the absolute classics of comic book art, I would say. Let me just share. I'll share it with you so you can see it. I mean, the art and the writing, both of them are at the top of their game here. There you go. It's in the window now.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That's in a different ballpark to the cartoon. I mean, just here. Let me get more into the artwork so you can see.
Yeah, not a bother. Yeah, go ahead.
So, like, it's missing a bit. Where's the introduction bit? Hang on. It's starting in the middle. That's really annoying.
Yeah, Cheryl is actually going to torture herself now and watch Captain Marvel because it leads into obviously what's going to happen with WandaVision. So she wants to.
Don't do that to yourself.
Well,
that sounds awful. No, Cheryl, it's not worth it. It just doesn't matter.
Well, she enjoys WandaVision, so have to be honest.
I don't mind it. I just don't really care. You know, that's where I am with WandaVision. I don't really care about any of this stuff.
I don't know. Look, they tried something different. You know, I mean, I think it's not.
Let me try
it's
again.
Not what the critics are saying that it's breakthrough TV and all of this.
It's not. It's not. Again, listen.
But it definitely is interesting, and it's keeping my attention.
I hated the first 4 weeks. It was like when it was like the sitcom stuff. Like, who cares? Leave me alone. Yeah, what's it?
Yeah, you know what I find funny though? The people that it's at least you're watching it, but what annoys me is there's people definitely on Twitter. You can tell they're not watching it, but they're complaining about it. Well, if you're not watching it, I'm sorry, you don't have any right.
I get. Listen, what they should have done, right, is take those first 4 weeks and then edited them into a 90-minute movie. There's way too much material going on there, and then tie the whole thing together. That would have brought me in. I was already pissed off by the time they finally got to week 4 and started telling you what's going on. So here, this is like, I'll zoom in a bit so you can see it better. Like this storytelling. Like I love comics with no panels, with no wording in it, right? Because look, this like tells you the story.
Yeah, the visuals. Yeah.
It's Arkham Asylum. And it's just gorgeous. And like this is just in a whole different realm. So that cartoon was freaking awful. And I like Commissioner Gordon. Like everything is just nailing it.
I know, but I just wanted to watch the cartoon.
Yeah, listen, I understand.
You know yourself.
I'm not blaming you for it.
No. What I'm just trying to do is because I know there are different kind of stories that are told.
Look at that panel.
Watch them all. I mean, Batman Beyond is something that if they're bringing up. But here's the thing, right? If Michael Keaton's coming back for that, right? I love Michael Keaton's Batman. No disrespect, but I think he's a bit too old to be playing Batman now.
Well, he's supposed to be old Batman. If it's Batman Beyond, he's supposed to be old Batman.
Yeah, but not bleeding. What is he? Yeah, he's supposed to be.
He was fine as
isn't he?
Spider-Man. That was only a few years ago. Yeah, look at this panel. That's freaking incredible. I love that. The Two-Face panel.
Harvey Dent.
And like just the expressions on the cops, everything. Just man, and it's all wordless, and it just worked here. I mean, you can see a bit. Look, check out the Joker in this. Friggin' crazy Joker. Oh man. It's like, and the style, like, I don't know how graphic the cartoon is. The comic book is very graphic. Love it when he's trying to find the Joker. He's like, it's like he's in this like bumper car thing as he's like rips the posters down. I love that. That's a picture of the Joker. And where is he? Like, put it like they're showing you what the picture of the Joker is, showing it to the penguin. We don't know what the Joker is. He's crazy. Just love it. Again, absolute classic. It's Alan Moore being happy, which is really unusual. It's a very good book. It's a very good book. And I just found that making the cartoon of it, I was really excited about, but they added in that whole plot line with Catwoman with Batgirl. So I don't even know. Just leave me alone.
Yeah. Actually, the start of that wasn't that. I think that I got a bit shocked. Actually, I think that was the movie at the start. Batman is up on top of a building and he's being basically, what's her name is bouncing all over him, and I was like, what? I was like, I'm not saying look, Batman doesn't have relationships, but
but not normally you don't see it. Leave me alone.
Yeah,
listen, no.
Screen, I was like, wow, what? Really?
No. I'm sure my parents had sex. I don't want to know about it. Same with Batman. Leave me alone.
Yeah, exactly. I agree. It took me back. I was like, what the hell did I just see there? There you go. What can you do? So yeah, we're just the 18 people watching. If you could do us a favor, like, share, and subscribe. We're just waiting on one more guest to pop in. I think we could safely say Lee is still asleep.
I think it's a fair bet.
Yeah. You never know, though. You might set his alarm. Yeah, and he'll get up, get a cup of coffee into him, and he'll be bang ready to go.
That is indeed a possibility.
So we're just waiting on Charlotte now as we speak.
What's she eating? That's the question.
What?
What's she eating?
I don't know, man. I don't know. We usually don't start at 7 and she must be ready, but I wanted to actually start early, but I keep forgetting that she has her tea at 6 o'clock. But we'll wait on her. We'll wait because, I don't see Daniel in the chat though. I hope he's okay.
I'm sure he will be. I'm sure he is. Oh, wow. 2 more backers. I'm sorry. I just got excited.
No, you're grand. You're good. You deserve it, man. You deserve it.
I'm like, I was worried that after that first night that it would be like dead until I get on some other people's streams and then I could like drum up some more. Yeah. But it's really
I have to say fair play to the guys that,
Thank you. You're absolutely right.
The comic book guys. But I have to say, there's one person in particular that was missing, and I know you reached out to them, and I think that's a bit, I won't mention the name, but I think that's a bit, it's a bit bad.
Whatever.
Because I even tagged them before I protected my account, because I let them know that your campaign was that you had the mail list ready and all, because you tagged them yourself. And I thought they would have at least made an appearance, like, because
listen. People people get busy. People get busy with life. Who knows what's going on? It's cool. Everything's cool. Nobody does anything, and I'm happy.
Maybe I'm just a bit harsh, but I mean, you gave them plenty of notice. So I mean, look, it is what it is.
It's fine. It's fine.
I think you deserved that support because you've obviously put a lot of work into it. It meant a lot to me last night. And it was brilliant to be part of that. I have to be honest.
I'm so glad you were there.
I wasn't quite sure why I was on because I don't, as you know yourself, I don't really do comics, but we did do the comic stream, so it's effective, and I'll go on support them. He wants us all there, so why not? And it'll be a bit of fun. It's Rabbi anyway, so I'm sure there'll be a bit of fun in there. And of course, you didn't disappoint. So
I like to have fun.
So what I'm going to do is while we're waiting on Charlotte, I never thought of this. I have the stream up on Facebook. So I'm going to share it in a couple of groups actually while I'm waiting.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah. We'll see if we can get the numbers up a little bit. What? Let's see.
Get it up.
The only thing is, when you do this, then there's a possibility. The OG bets.
Listen, I love it when they get me because it's only ever good for me.
Yeah, I just can't be arsed anymore, mate, to be honest.
They are far more obsessed with you. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, they're still going. I had to even today, 7 accounts with that were just set up this month. Like, do you think I'm going to be stupid and I'm going to add an account where there's no tweets and they're not following anybody? Like, do you really think we're thick?
Yeah.
As I said,
it's more that they are thick and they think we are as stupid as they are.
Yeah, well,
that's what it is.
Don't judge us by your standards. We know you're thick, but we ain't.
You know what's the name? Cancelled Disney Plus is still trending.
Yeah, it doesn't make.
That's crazy.
I know, but it doesn't make. It doesn't make a difference, mate. I mean, to do what they suggest, yeah, you'd actually have to boycott everything. And the problem is that Disney just have their hands in too many pies. I mean, they own 80% of Hulu as well. Are people going to give up Hulu? Are people going to stop going to their parks?
No. It's not. No one's saying boycott everything. But you know what? I don't really see the point of Disney. But I'm keeping WandaVision to review it, and I'm going to see how the audience reacts to it. Because if people don't really care about it.
There's more shows. There's more shows that actually look exciting that I'm looking forward to.
Not for me. I mean, I'm kind of interested in Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki.
I'm not cancelling Disney Plus, and that's the end of it. And if anybody has a problem with that, which unfortunately it did seem to have on Twitter, because
listen,
I had 523 followers last night, the other day, and when I announced that I wasn't cancelling my Disney Plus, it went down to 498. So yeah, there's actually people that are pissed off because I won't join the boycott. But the funny thing about it is that makes me laugh about the situation is that there's a lot of big YouTubers out there that are using Gina Carano's firing to capitalize and selling merch to fans, rolling them up. They say she got them for here's a Gina Carano thing. Here, buy this on me merchandise site. So again, they're hypocrites. They're using Disney images and they're selling merch. And
but I have to say, no. This is just what's going to work out good for Gina Carano.
They're doing it properly. They're actually talking about it and telling you why you should, but they're not trying to exploit it and make money off it by selling fucking merch connected to it. And that's what I hate. I'm seeing a lot of that. There's a lot of hypocrites actually out there. I've seen it and it's disgusting. And they're exploiting their subscribers. To be quite honest with you, they're driving up this hate towards Disney, and then they're saying, "Oh, by the way, here you go. Here's something with Gina Carano's face on it. Go buy that now in me shop." No, disgusting, absolutely disgusting it is. And this is why I'm saying to you, when you are out there be careful of who you are actually following and subscribe to, and follow those that genuinely have interest in the topic itself and aren't interested in exploiting it for their own personal gain by making merch and stuff. And by the way, the images that they're using are owned by Disney, and that's the funny thing about it. So they're ripping off Disney and they're making money off Disney by getting you poor fuckers out there that are all Gina Carano fans to go and buy the bleeding mirror. It's an absolute disgrace, if you ask me, and I've no problem calling it out because it is. It bloody is, right? I could spend the next 3 weeks on the Irish Geek talking about Gina Carano this and Gina Carano that, and Disney is bad this and Disney is bad that, and the channel will go skyrocket probably because it's all negative. No. Now have your fucking principles. I'm sick of people out there on YouTube. They pretend to be fucking they pretend to be this fucking oh, we're fighting a good cause here. No, you're not. You're only in it for the money, and it's fucking clear and obvious who the ones are that are only in it for the money. And you ought to be careful who you're supporting. Seriously. Charlotte, I sent you the link, love, so whenever you're ready to pop on, I sent you an email ages ago.
I sent you a link to the episode as well.
So,
I have to tell you though, no.
All right, she says she hasn't gotten an email. I'll send it again, Charlotte. Hold on. Could you stop? Thank you, Ted. Jesus Christ. Actually, it's not his fault. It's Cheryl. She's got a few drinks in her now. She's a bit tipsy and she's annoying the dog. Right, I'm sending it to you again there, Charlotte. But seriously, I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm seeing a lot of it, and you have to be careful who you are supporting out there, especially some in that fandom, because you can clearly see that they're using this whole Gina Carano firing for financial gain and financial gain only. Listen, I'm not saying that channels out there should be talked about. Yeah, talk about it. But then when you're adding that extra, saying, well, listen, we've made up some Gina Carano merchandise, go and buy it, then I think you're crossing the fucking line, right? You're there to inform them, give them your point of view and tell them how you feel about it, and then listen to what they have to say. You don't use it to exploit people.
Actually, no. You
pandemic. You're disgusting. These are all disgusting. No, you know what, Rob? I've seen this over the last couple of months, and I'm sick of it now. These are disgusting. These are disgusting, fake, vile pieces of crap. These are exploiting these are subscribers, and it's absolutely disgraceful what yous are doing. Disgraceful. Capitalizing on a woman's firing, whether you agree whether she deserved to be fired or not, these are capitalizing on a woman's bad luck. These bloody, vile, disgusting people. Seriously, man. Disgusting. Absolutely.
But no, I have to tell you, the best way you can express that, is getting my don't exploit the Gina Carano situation, Gina Carano t-shirt, available exclusively from the website.
You fucking see you. This is why we love you. But no, I'm serious,
no,
man.
You're right.
I think YouTubers need to have a little bit of integrity. And listen, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not, right? But have that bit of integrity, fucking folks. Right? You're there to inform your subscribers. You're there to entertain them. You're not there to exploit them. And I'm sorry, you're not. Right? You give generously enough already. Right? And some of you are huge channels. And I can't believe that you are actually going and doing this when you're already making a good enough bank. Trust me, I've only got 1,800 subscribers, but I make a decent bit of money on this. So can you imagine someone that's on 150,000 subscribers or 500,000 subscribers or 1 million subscribers, right? You don't need to be doing this. Their job is to inform the fandom, right? And then listen to their point of view and have a discussion. No, there's people out there exploiting, and I think it is disgusting. I'm sorry. Sorry for having a rant, but that's how I feel about it. Charlotte, that email up.
Bit of a no rant sometimes.
Do us a favor, because I don't know how to do it. There seems to be a problem with Charlotte getting the
Oh,
email.
I'll send you the link. I got it. I got
Rabbi
it.
is going to send you the link. And I'm sorry we're 45 minutes in, but I refuse to go without Charlotte being on because, it's been a while since we've done one of these. And I'm actually looking forward to this, folks. And I've got me pals on. And it's brilliant. I wish Lee was here as well. Wake up, you lazy.
He'll probably come in around episode 6.
Oh boy, how many episodes is this?
6, but I don't know how many I'm staying for. I'm a bit again.
It's only 6:40. Now you're staying for the whole lot.
I can't. Okay, no. Let me just tell you. Okay, I talked non-stop for 4 hours last night. Got up this morning, 6 in the bloody morning. Went to bloody synagogue outside. Okay. Then I recorded 3 videos today. 3 videos.
Why, but you don't have to talk. But you don't have to talk.
Did the thumbnails. Did a client's video, re-edited that.
But you don't
Then
have to talk.
I recorded a live stream with Dan. I had an hour and a half off. I started the page of the day of the Talmud. I prayed the evening and the afternoon prayers. And then I came on to you, right? Like that. That's been my day. I don't know how much I got. And this you're my last ebbs of adrenaline. As long as the story carries me, I can go.
Right. Did you send a link to Charlotte?
It's sent.
Right. Okay.
But as I say, if you break this into 2, I reckon.
I won't do it this week because I think we should do it next week because we're on a Sunday. So if we're going to do it, we'll do it next week. We start the 4. If we do it, that's if we do a long story though, because we only do a 4-parter. Then what we'll do is we'll do 2 stories over the weekend. If it's a long ass story, then we'll break it up. Obviously,
if we did it that way, we could do like war games.
Yeah.
Now that's really. I love that story.
Same here. I'm like you. I absolutely love it. I do.
It just rattles along. It's like
there she is. There she is. Right. Let's get her on. It's the one and only the Queen Bee. Well, no, the Queen Bee is actually my wife, but she's the second Queen Bee of the channel. It's the one and only Charlotte.
Hello. Sorry, it was steak night, so my tea.
Well, the next time you have bloody chicken, because chicken cooks faster.
I don't have a choice. It was steak night tonight.
Right. Was it nice?
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But you know what it's like. You can't eat that quick.
For dinner. He was actually asking. Yeah. So, how are you?
I approve of the choice. A good reason.
That's it. Yeah. Who doesn't like a bit of?
I'll tell you, my son got a smoker.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been saying like that's in heaven.
Oh my God, I haven't tasted meat like it.
It's lovely, Rabbi.
Somebody says that.
Listen, I'd love to have a smoker here. When I was training to be a chef in the college that I was in, we had a smoker, and every summer fest. Obviously, it was a 3-year study that I did. So every summer for the next 3 summers, we would have a big barbecue weekend. So all the parents and the college students would get together with all the teachers, and it'd be a relaxed situation. Like there'd be alcohol there, there was the smoker there, and I tell you, man, the amount of bleeding chicken, beef, pork, lamb.
Oh,
man, tell you, sausage, man. Seriously, man. Me and Phil, we have
So
this.
are you guys on part 2 now?
Tell you, see, I have this relationship.
No, Charlotte, we waited for you. We haven't started yet.
Oh,
We didn't.
you didn't have to.
I refused to start without you here because I wanted you here because it's the first one back, and I wanted everybody together. So I refused to go until you got here. So we decided to have a little bit of a chat.
Oh, thank you, lovely people. I've got it up now.
No problem. Listen, love having you on. As I said to them earlier on, you haven't seen many of these stories, so you come into it with a point of view that we wouldn't have. and again, I'll always say this every time you come on Carter Zone Talks as well. You always make some great points. And again, as usual, you always get us thinking. And that's why I wanted to wait, because I didn't want to miss that.
Oh, thank you.
Are we already in the chat? If we are, please press 1. I see Retro Dicky, Dr. Dave, Disaster Area, the Nerds Archive 96. If I've missed any names, put your names there now, please. PD Rich is also there. He's been thrown in the links as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Shane is also with us as well. And I see the ones coming in. If you're already, please press 1. I'm going to go into the link now that Rabbi has actually sent me. Do you know what? Just before we start, right? So I have this Android box. You know the way everybody used to get the Android? Well, they finally in Ireland. Now, I went to put it on to watch the football tonight. And finally now, you can't use any of the apps over here anymore now. They've totally stopped you from watching stuff.
Yeah, the socialist state of Ireland, isn't it?
But look, fair enough. It is what it is. But I was pissed because I couldn't watch the Man United match. But then when I seen the score, I would have been pissed anyway. So it's all right. Right, is everybody? I only see 4 ones. Is everybody else? There's 22 of you actually here. Well, 19 now. Jump down to 8. But is the rest of you ready? Please let me know.
It's because I came on stream.
I am ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I am just
I
about
have it
ready.
up, and also I got the episode ready.
I'm just about ready, and I'm about to get the episode ready myself. There we go. The Seeds of Doom. Yeah, it was actually how it was. How everybody couldn't decide on what the bloody story was. I was like,
I want to watch Seeds of Death now. I love Seeds of Death.
Yeah.
But I think I was the cause of this because I'm still getting used to my classic, and I said the wrong title, so everybody else thought it was that one.
Yeah.
Right, I'm pretty sure everybody is ready. So what we'll do is we'll let Charlotte have the honors of doing the countdown. So Charlotte, whenever you're ready,
Are we all set nicely? Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
And we're off. One of my favourite title sequences of the classic era.
That is true. Although I've always found the TARDIS bulb disturbingly large.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris is ready as well. He pressed 1. Welcome back, Chris. Hope you enjoyed your roast.
Oh, we're all having meat tonight then.
Everybody was eating. Yeah, I had. By the way, I had me shrimp. Well, me prawns.
Oh, I miss shrimp. Let me tell you. I miss shrimp. I miss bacon. I miss cheeseburgers. They're all good. It's a bit nippy out. You don't want to leave the door open.
No, Jesus, man. Actually, it feels like that lately, doesn't it, folks? The old weather.
That's what it was like at my place last night. It was
I
freezing and all that, and snow everywhere. And
I tell you, man, the
This is
weather.
very impressive.
I have to be honest, the weather lately has just been weird. No, and it's nothing to do with climate change, right? But the weather has been like really, really bad. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Styrofoam storm.
Yeah. It's like, I mean, the models, the practical effects. I mean, you know, even today we wish that they still used practical effects. I actually prefer modern movies today that use practical effects rather than CGI.
Right.
It's so much better. Always has been.
Yeah, because you actually have to put more
The best
effort.
practical effect here is the beards.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this has got like the Thing all over it right now.
Oh, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
It
They
does.
totally ripped us off.
Charlotte. It does.
Yeah, they
I
totally
love
ripped
that movie, actually. We should do that movie stream. Actually, I'm going to see if that's on Netflix. That's what I might actually do Wednesday. I'll let you know tonight.
Oh, Rabbi, well done on your launch last night. I was in the chat, and it looked like you were having a great good time.
It was. It was. A wild ride.
And he had us all in bleeding stitches, Charlotte.
I was in the chat. I could tell.
Jesus, man, it was like 2 hours non-stop of Rabbi just like joking.
On rare form.
I was talking about my favorite subject, me.
Yeah.
And Perry. So yeah.
No, I think the best was though when he brought on the other guests and he was literally asking Willie to explain his stuff, and he says, "Oh no, Willie, we'll get back to you here." And everybody just went, "What the hell?"
Yeah, and Lee got was being Lee.
He put his thing in the link.
And then Rabbi obviously, yeah. Of course, himself, I'm zogged. Yeah.
But I am. Well,
I know.
If you were me, wouldn't you be fascinated by yourself?
No, seriously,
of course you would.
That's why we love you, because, like, you make no qualms about it.
Why hide the obvious?
We got Stuart in the chat as well. Welcome, Stuart. Retro.
There's the doctor.
And there he is. That is the doctor.
With his yo-yo.
The quintessential doctor. I just love these shoes. Are fucking
I was just thinking the same thing.
You can see the wee nails that have been tacked into the shoes.
I tell you, brilliant, man.
Just Tom's costumes. I think it's one of the few times where outrageous costume works for a doctor.
Yes.
Otherwise, it looks a bit costumey, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now we've got
and
Charlie
it's just something
Barnes
about Tom
in the chat. He says, "Love Doctor Who, David Tennant." Yeah, we do. We're doing some new Who watch-alongs, and we're actually on David Tennant's era right now. We're on season 3. We're on the last episode of season 3. Now we're coming up, and then we're going to be doing season 4. So you should subscribe and check out the new Who streams that we do.
I'm intrigued how when I watch that one again, because I watched them during the day just so I can keep in track with the chat. I remember not loving that one that you've got coming up with Tennant, and I'm intrigued if it's going to get better on second viewing.
Yeah.
Coming up.
We're on what is it? What is the sound of the drums?
Is that the last one where it's the Master has won and it's Martha like walking the earth?
Right.
Yeah.
People hate that one. I think it's okay.
It's not
it's
great,
okay
it's not as bad
in a way, but I mean, it does kind of go on a wee bit. And I mean, with the Master dying and David Tennant's Doctor crying, I mean, that was just too much for me. I just didn't like that at all.
I thought it was a bit flat, if I'm honest, for a season finale. I think season 3 was very flat. That's why I think by the time we got to the season 4 finale, and I always say that the season 4 finale is actually 3 episodes. It's turn left. It starts at turn left.
Yeah, I agree. I agree completely.
Because everybody leaves that out when they talk about the season finale. No, that's part of the season finale. Turn left, and then the Stolen Earth and Journey's End.
Right.
And that's the triple. And that is spectacular.
Well, that whole trilogy has got my favourite 10th Doctor moment. And it's the moment where I'll always say you have to look at the eyes, you have to look at the facial expressions. It's when Davros says you turn them into weapons, and Tennant's expression is just utter heartbroken, and I just love him.
Check the screen, Rabbi.
What screen? Where
on the chat, I'm about to put up a comment. You're going to be very happy.
Okay. Whoa! go. Excellent. Wow. Look.
There you go. Well deserved, man.
Getting there. Where we up?
You're getting there.
Wow, we're nearly at $3,000. I guess one more sale. We're at $3,000. We're breaking $3,000.
How does that work? No, I wanted to ask, how does it work? Like, do you get? Is that $3,000 like $3,000 of money that people have given you?
Basically, yeah.
Wow.
What's that? Look, okay, then you got to pay for printing. You know what
Yeah,
the biggest cost is, though?
Yeah.
Biggest cost is shipping. It's more expensive than printing. It's crazy.
I told you, didn't I? I told you. I said he probably set the alarm and he'll pop in.
Oh, he's there. There you go.
It's the one and only. Problem being.
Hello.
You
Hello.
haven't missed much, man. We're 8 minutes in to the Seeds of Doom. If you want to catch up there, we're 8, and I'll give you another timestamp in a minute. We've only literally.
Yeah, listen. Problem being, I have to say, is the bad guy here? Was it Chase? Whatever his name is. I'm getting Chase off him. Am I right or wrong?
Who Chase? What? Who?
The bad guy. What's the name of the bad guy?
Yeah, you have to give Lee a couple of minutes. Will he's literally have to get him up.
It sounds like he's just
brain's not working.
Sleep hat on.
I am Mr. Sleepy.
His brain's not working yet. Give him till the second episode.
Listen, I have my arousal sensors going right from the minute. 5 minutes before I wake up.
By the way, he broke 60 backers, Lee.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
I noticed. I checked before I went to sleep that it was at 50 when I last saw it. That's pretty damn good.
Listen, I really thought it would just run out of steam until I go on other streams. I can't believe it's still going. I'm quite elated.
That's excellent.
Maybe I should write my own bloody comic book.
Yes, I've been telling you that for a while. What's his name? What's his name?
Because I used to read back in the day. I'd have to learn obviously how to write comic book style, but I'm pretty sure I could put a good bloody story together. The only problem I'm gonna have is obviously with the artwork, but I'll figure that out. A story that's badass.
You hire someone to do the artwork. Oh, it's Boise. There's a really good Big Finish release with what was it? It's a Tom Baker one. Let me try and look it up. I think he's in it. It's Drax. Remember the Time Lord Drax?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's all different incarnations of Drax. So let me try and find it.
This is a good story. Do you need a timestamp, Lee? We're 10 minutes and 20, 21,
22, 23, 24. Yeah.
26, 29, 30, 10, 30.
I think the visual effects are quite good in that.
Yeah,
story.
That's actually really good. For the time, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek.
Tell you that fake beard gave him a power just to jump down.
I liked it later on when the huge crinoid was at the top of the house and it was coming down through the top of the house and you could see it.
What year was this?
That effect is way better than Beast Below, right? When it comes to the ship, that never worked.
This was 70s, wasn't it? This was 70s, wasn't it? Right, so the thing didn't come out till the 80s. So do you reckon,
the thing ripped this off.
So do you reckon what's his face, John Carpenter? No, not John Carpenter, was it?
John Carpenter. 100% he ripped it off.
Do you think he would have been a fan of Doctor Who, seen this and probably, took the concept? Because there's a helicopter. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, the thing itself was a remake of a 1950s film, wasn't it?
Right.
Right.
I was going to say, wasn't the thing a book originally as well? Have I completely got that wrong?
Yeah, it would have been. I should think so. Wasn't it the first time we see the Doctor's new coat, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. What's the story before this? Seeds of Doom. It's funny if you Google Seeds of Doom and it means. Do you mean the Seeds of Death?
No.
Was it
If
Master
Wikipedia's like,
Mandragora?
sure.
Well, some.
Oh yeah, first thing in Wikipedia says not to be confused with 1969 Second Doctor serial Seeds of Death. That's like the first thing it says.
See, it's not just me.
Yeah.
Right, but hold on now. What are we watching next week? So it's who's after Tom Baker? It's Peter Davison. So what did we pick?
I can't remember who was due for what.
Was it me?
And then
Well, you gave me Sylvester.
Was it me? Oh, it was Sylvester, wasn't he? No. See, I don't know now.
No, wasn't it Super John? Because Super John really didn't like Sylvester and he got him.
Yeah.
Right.
That's
Super
why I
John
chose.
got Sylvester.
I think it was
you got Peter
Silver Limited.
Davison, Lee.
No, because I picked Davison last time because I chose the 5 Doctors. Remember?
All
Was it
right.
me then?
I do remember that.
Peter
That's
Davison.
Well, then I'll do Peter Davison.
And I have Colin Baker.
Then
Oh,
you
it's
have
probably
Colin
me then.
Baker.
It's probably me that got Peter Davidson.
And I know what I'm picking for Colin Baker.
Actually,
Whoever
probably is.
got Peter Davison should do The Visitation. Freaking awesome story.
Rabbi, I'm not
No, I
kidding.
don't think you should be influencing people what they should pick you.
I'm not influencing. I'm just suggesting, what everyone's going to be happy with.
Rabbi, this is the freaky thing. I literally, because I was just thinking, I think it's me, and I was thinking Visitation.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, you know what? The reason you're thinking that is because you're normally right.
Right then, it's the Visitation next week, folks. Visitation.
And we can't get that mixed up title-wise with other stuff, so we should be good.
Well, you can with the porn version, but you shouldn't ask about that.
No,
I quite
Rabbi,
like the
no.
Visitation. I think it's a good story.
It is a good story.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of his better stories.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
2 weeks, time
Visitation next
lash.
week.
Time lash.
Time Lash.
Oh.
Time Lash.
Lee will eventually get that one way or the other.
I think
love
he just
Peter.
has. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to everybody on the panel, please, if you don't mind. And don't forget to subscribe to the Tartar Zone and the Irish Geek if you haven't already. Because if you don't, I'll have to use me special set of skills that I have. You know?
I love that. What you've done is you've
Yeah, isn't it wonderful? Oh, yeah.
in the process of life, all life on Earth. I love all that. Proper Doctor stuff.
Just get red blood.
It's a very horrific effect.
You'd think it would be green blood for the crinoid.
I guess you can get blood from a turnip.
Yeah. Well, this is the sort of real body horror stuff that was.
Yeah, this is Hinchcliffe's second year, so they were pretty confident doing. Like this video effect for the snow, I bet he's really proud of that. It was clever because this is all done in a set. I mean, I'm very impressed. Oh, Liz Sladen.
Yeah.
And it's a video effect. Polystyrene.
You really think it was polystyrene?
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah.
And because it's a good story and because there's good acting, you don't really worry about the visual effects or special effects in classic Who.
Even now, in the days where you really don't.
Yeah.
Well, if they do the job, which is to creep you out in this story, that's its job
And
at the end of the day.
Incredible thing, it creeps you out using a used monster costume, repainted, and looking a lot better than it ever did to start with.
Well, that's what they could do in classic Who. It was ridiculous how good they could recycle stuff.
Oh, your nuclear explosion's been rendered, son.
Oh, hey, very exciting.
Oh, God, straight.
I bet you're happy for that, mate, considering what you've said it's been like.
Well, it has to do it frame by frame by frame, and each frame takes several minutes. People don't realise how long these things bloody take.
Tell you what, here's a fun game. How many times do you think Doctor Who has had an ice set?
Has that
Any description?
Has had an ice what? Sorry?
Has had a setting with snow or ice. That'd be a fun game.
Then you
How many?
4 times.
I've got a bit of trivia for this story. The TARDIS prop actually collapsed on set when Elizabeth Slade and Tom Baker were filming, and it had to get put up.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a weird bit of trivia, but
Yeah.
what was I going to say?
Actually, if anybody in the chat has any trivia, I'll throw it up on the screen. If anybody does have any trivia about this story, please do throw it in the chat, and I'll throw it up on the screen. Go ahead, Rabbi. Sorry, you were going to say something there.
Oh, no, I'm just trying to think of all the stories with set in snow.
Ice Warriors.
Ice Warriors. Oh yeah, Ice
Abominable
Warriors.
Snowman.
Sorry.
Abominable Snowman.
Yes, that's not good. This one. I can't think of many more though. Oh wait, there's Rebus Operation. Mary's Ham had that wonderful white furry collar. Remember?
I thought Mary Tam was quite gorgeous in the Rebus Operation.
Oh, I think so too.
Oh.
Scobie's one of my favorite bad guys in Classic Who. He's a bit of fun.
I like the guy from City of Death. I like your butler. He's so violent.
I like the pirate from Pirate Planet.
Mr. Fibble!
Yeah, he's great.
He's over the top.
Yeah, I love that.
I like the K9 parrot fight.
Yes.
K9 robot parrot fight.
It's the parrot swooping down, and it's
Yeah, this is what you got to look forward to, Charlotte.
primitive.
I was going to say, I was trying to go through what I've watched so far, who I would say is my favourite villain, humanoid sort of villain as well. Because obviously there's the obvious ones. If it's not that.
I mean, Davros, I think, is one of the best villains.
Yes.
Yeah. And of what was his name in Enemy of the World? He was
Salamander.
Salamander. I wanted to say something else. I was like, I'm probably going to sound really daft if I get the name wrong, so I'll just say that one.
I should have said second banana henchman instead of a main villain.
No, I missed having my little bit of Classic Who in the break, so it's good to get back to watching it again.
Yeah.
So bizarre. Did you see that line where it's saying, with that doing this amputation? He's like, well, I can't do it. It says, why can't you? You're a doctor. Says, well, you gotta help yourselves. That's so bizarre.
Yeah, but that's the Doctor all over. So the people are like, oh, but you're a doctor, right? And he's like, no, not really.
Not that kind of doctor. Doctor
Not
of
that
everything.
kind of doctor, yeah.
Not that one. When I choose to be, not that one.
He does have a doctorate in medicine from Edinburgh in the 19th century, I believe.
But yeah, I suppose it goes down to that saying, you've got to help people to help themselves.
Well, I guess, but really, it's going to be the end of all life on the planet. But
yeah, and the guy in the bed
literally a little bit tonight.
Say again, sorry, Rabbi. I talked over you. Say that again.
I don't know what I can't remember what I was saying. Nothing of any import.
That's unlike you.
That's what my grandmother used to say. If you can't remember what you said, it wasn't important in the first place.
No, I never when people say, "Oh, remember the thing you said?" I'm like, no.
Same as me. I've got the worst memory.
See, my thing is, something can literally be right in front of my face, and until somebody points it out to me, like we can get different cushions in a lounge or stuff that you think should be obvious, and it's literally takes me a day unless somebody says, "By the way, and I'm like, oh, all right. I'm so bad for that sort of stuff.
Right, will we get straight into the second episode, will we?
Yep.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Charlotte, do you want to do the countdown? Is everybody ready in the chat? Please press 1 real quickly.
Yeah, I'm just getting it up.
Said the actress to the bishop.
You can't say that, Lee, because I'm a female.
No. Women can have a penis too.
They can.
True.
Otherwise, you're a bigot.
Or somebody who adheres to science. But whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to.
Whatever, baby.
One place where science and religion agrees. They're like, no.
Right, Charlotte, go ahead. Do the countdown.
Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Well, I don't
Go.
Go.
I don't know why I did that voice.
Artist with the penis on top.
That actually reminds me of the ceramic money boxes, police box
Yeah,
money boxes.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I got one at the Doctor Who exhibition. It was like because there was no TARDIS toys back then, and I just it was about £3 for one of them, and I got one of them and I played with it. The TARDIS money box.
Yeah, I got ceramic TARDIS.
Disaster Area says the first episode had 11.4 million viewers. Wow,
that's a good viewing.
I'm
going to be back in 2 minutes.
No problem, Robbo. We'll talk to you soon.
It does make you think, though, like in all these stories, your friends are literally becoming that, and you just like, yeah, let's just leave him in a room by himself.
Yeah.
Nothing can go wrong. It's like he looks like a compost. He has sprouted legs, but yeah.
It's very Christmassy, though, isn't it? It's like all that snow and all those Brussels sprouts.
Yeah.
I think the crinoids are related to the vervoids in a way.
I mean, less vagina-y.
Yeah.
It's a very sexy
show. Wait until I watch that episode for the first time. You guys are probably going to get a very funny reaction off me. Like that whole back end era. You saw my reaction to Delta. It's just gonna.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that was our reaction when we first saw it too.
Love the vervoids.
I do like this duo.
Kind of a sympathetic bad guy.
Tell you what, it's been a pretty Dr. Light episode so far, hasn't it?
Yeah.
He's mutating as well.
Grotesque parody.
I like that aspect of the Doctor, that he knows a lot more than what's actually going on, and let other people kind of work it out for themselves.
Yeah.
It's a good way to hold the viewer.
Well, that's it. I mean, he's so captivating in his performance. You know, just he could just stand there and just say things, and he's got this look in his eyes, and he's just wow. You know.
No, it's like if you ever see like a meme with Tom or anything posted, you hear his voice. I saw that today on somewhere, and I was like, yep, he's one of the few Doctors that you do that with, actually.
Yeah.
I've seen that with Capaldi, but Capaldi just didn't quite pull that kind of off.
See,
Capaldi
for me,
was close.
I think with Capaldi, I think it was the sort of horrible duo of an older Doctor and they didn't make him likeable. It's like that's the worst two things you could have done.
Yeah.
I think if they would have at least made him a bit more likeable, it would have gone over a bit better. But it was like, oh wow, you're a bit harsh, like that. Because I struggled with Capaldi's first series. I won't lie, I really did.
It's like the contrast with Colin Baker, and look how that came off. And it just didn't. It wasn't very successful with the audience.
They took too long to do the change of Capaldi because this whole first thing was like, am I a good man thing.
Yeah, and I think maybe, like I said, if they wouldn't have just been so harsh at the beginning, that would have gone better, that arc.
I always thought for the Twin Dilemma, I thought they would have been better, like, they just keeping that costume for one episode, and then with the second serial, they would have a different costume for Colin Baker.
I really thought when he first turned up.
Yeah.
I thought when he first turned up, I thought that's what they were going to do. I thought there's no way that we're going to keep with that he would sort of mellow out. But no, I mean I love the coat, but
the coat's fine, but it's the yellow trousers. This doesn't go with it, and the orange spats and the green boots.
Yeah, I mean, probably because they spent so much bloody money on it that they couldn't afford to do anything else.
I think it was
Sorry, go on.
I think it was that they had got so much expensive wool for the coat. It was Melton wool, and it was dyed, and it had different patches in it. And when they all put it all together, it cost quite a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean it's so many pieces, you know.
Yeah, pillow ticking for the cuffs. You know, the old Victorian pillow ticking things with the lines of stripes.
Yeah,
they had that for the cuffs and the trousers.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think though maybe they would have gone a bit more calmer?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm trying to think, because I know some people really don't like Davidson's cricket outfit, but I don't see that getting nowhere near as much stick as Collins does.
I like Davidson's costume because I think it's quite it kind of reflects the Doctor's youth. You know, like you've had an older Doctor, and you've went and transitioned into a new younger. You're to get to this younger, introduced to this younger fellow.
And it was quite cleverly done as well, because you've got, yes, a younger Doctor, and you've got a younger sort of outfit, but it's also still quite an old style, you know.
Exactly.
You've got the old man still there representing.
The only thing I didn't like about it personally was the celery, but that was it. I didn't mind the short with the question mark on. I know that bothers a few people, the question marks when they start popping up, but I no problem with that.
Well, that started up with Tom's last costume.
Yeah, but it wasn't as.
The question mark
People
to
didn't
me
make
was
a big deal about
okay.
it when Tom had it. It was only obviously when.
I didn't mind the question marks. It was when they went with the the motif all over the place with Sylvester's costume.
The jumper.
Way too much.
Yeah. I like Sylvester's umbrella though, but
yeah, I've got one. I've got one of those.
Retro.
I had one of them, and I kind of used it, and it kind of disintegrated because the rain got into it.
Yeah, my one of the spokes broke on it, so you can't mend those.
Retro says Tom, for me, his Percy is the best Doctor. Yeah, he's look. When they do modern polls today, it's always himself, and well, up until recently, he used to be David Tennant, but you know, the other fans are that pathetic now that they try rig every poll.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
We know the truth.
Polls that you want still doesn't negate from the fact that it's a shit era. So get obvious or something. Simple as that. That's the way I respond now. You know, there's no point taking these polls seriously anymore until they're gone, you know, because they'll always.
Because also, it was so funny. We were all saying, "Oh, you're doing this," and then they basically admitted it.
Yeah.
Like, why would you admit to doing what we were saying you were doing?
I know. It's ridiculous. That's why I don't care anymore. I used to share polls and all to try get all of us to. But not anymore. I don't care. They're irrelevant.
Yeah, I think this story, for one, is I think really where Tom Baker really does shine so brightly, because I think this is one of his first sort of really strong, majorly strong stories.
So is this his second series then, Lee?
We're in season. Is this season 13 still? Yeah, second season.
Okay, now it looks like something out of the Resident Evil games.
Yeah. I love those games as well, actually.
Oh, I so want the new one when it comes out this year to be good.
Yeah, they haven't made a good one in a few years, I know. There's been, so a lot of fans are hoping that this one kind of goes.
The last one was good.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't really enjoy it, to be quite honest with you. I don't know what it was. I just hate when they mess around with them. Don't forget to subscribe to the Irish Geek, because myself and Ballstreck will be on there doing, believe it or not, putting ourselves through the misery of watching Ghostbusters 2016, and for me, put myself the misery of
that's a great movie.
The Duck. But I did make the deal with Ballstreck that if he watched Ghostbusters 2016, because he hasn't watched it, I would watch Howard the Duck. So he has agreed. So yeah, can't wait for that. That should be a bit of fun.
It sounds to me now like some of the best entertainment I can possibly I can't wait.
Well, I say tune in, folks, because Ballstreck's reaction to God, I can't wait for his reaction, because he is going to be rightly.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
Because when he's seen the trailer, right, he actually commented, and he never really does, right? He'll share it, but he doesn't normally comment, but he commented this time. So I'll put the Ghostbusters 2016 trailer first. He says the first part of this looks, he said so, but you could tell, but he says the second part of the stream is going to be great. But he's not looking forward to Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Can't think why.
The weekend on the channel. I don't know which weekend yet, because he only has weekends off. So we'll still have our regular Wednesday movie stream, which I will put the trailer up when I pick the movie tonight, and I'll put the trailer up so you can all get prepared. It'll be on Netflix UK for most people if you want to join. I'm trying to pick movies that I know that you'll be able to get them on Netflix. Of course, that's if you have Netflix, but yeah, some of them do be on Sky as well. So yeah, I think last week's one was actually on Sky. It was the week before. One of them was on Sky as well as Netflix. So I'll shut up now because we're getting to the nitty gritty now. Why did he get pissed off near the end of his run though? Why? Because you could tell that he kind of just lost the interest.
Who, Tom?
Yeah.
Because when he first started out, he was all eager and just glad to have a job and stuff. And as time went on, he sort of like thought he knew everything. He knew better.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to take direction anymore from the directors and stuff. And he sort of like bullied around Graham Williams and had his way.
Yeah, and he hated John Nathan Turner.
And when Nathan Turner come in, he was going to, that was going to stop. He wasn't going to be in charge anymore. And that's when he started not enjoying it as much. And
it was because they did give him flexibility to kind of move the character forward. It's when they made this change from his season, his final season before season 18. And then converted it into totally brand new costume and brand new direction, brand new stories and all that. And took away the humour and the fun and made it kind of grown up.
He got a bit big-headed and thought he could do better than Dr. Hill. No, you're really trying to tell me there.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a shame.
He's been doing it for 7 years. I think he was just like done. He just got the call from Lala Ward. That was that going on. That was a factor.
Yeah.
He was basically neutral, and I think he needed a life change.
It's quite understandable in a way when you're with someone and that someone you just want to get away and live your life with, and then something happens, and then the series gets in the way, and you just want to leave.
Do you think also maybe in the back of his head as well, he might have thought, if I'm here for much longer, I'm going to be typecast and not going to get much roles after?
And he was.
Yeah.
But he ended up being typecast. That's the thing.
He couldn't get any work on TV, and I mean, he had a few things, like Jack and Ori and the Watchtower, and but I mean, he went back to stage.
Voiceover.
That's where it was.
He had a great career doing voiceovers for commercials. He made a ton of money.
He has said, though, lately, we seen that interview of him, do you remember, with Nick Briggs, where he actually did say he had plenty of regrets when it came to Doctor Who. And that was nice to hear, and I'm glad he has fully embraced the fandom again, because I know he kind of didn't like
himself.
But he's loved by everybody. I mean, we're very protective of him. And it's lucky none of them idiots out there, which is good. They haven't went after him ever, which is one good thing I'll say about them, is they never actually went after Tom Baker. And because I tell you, if they did, that'd be definitely war.
Oh, no. They just go after actors who aren't here anymore to defend themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah, they only go after people where there's no possibility of them getting any blowback for it.
Yeah.
They only go after kosher targets, and until a designated kosher target, then he's safe.
So let's dig up a commercial from years ago.
Disaster area records. He should have left earlier. He did not know when to leave.
Yeah, he's probably right, actually. Like a year earlier would have been better for him. I think that it just looks so much better as a Chronoid than it did as an Axon.
Yeah.
Okay. I love
I love
his
that.
smile.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say, he's tied up, he's got a gun to his face, and he's just grinning like,
I
hello.
know. But look at his face.
Well, they've touched Sarah Jane, that's not now.
Holy man. Oh, the fury of a Time Lord.
Watch out for that.
That's what I mean by this performance. It's great.
Nah, you're right, Lee. Spot on. Spot on. This is what Doctor Who is all about, though. One day, folks. One day.
If not, fans will always keep it burning.
Yeah, listen, we survived the last one.
Yeah. Just make one. Oof.
And Sarah Jane stating the obvious, of course.
Yep. But she ain't wrong.
Yeah, true.
I mean, they could have untied each other easy.
Yeah. But you're a Time Lord. Your blood vessels are in different places.
I don't think he meant his. I think he meant.
I know.
meant the
I'm
guy.
only joking. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, of course. What a, I won't say the word, but what a dick.
Like, I want to know. I want to know like the backstory of this guy. How did he end up like this?
There you go, big finish.
I was going to say, has Big Finish not already done that?
I don't know. The Scobie Chronicles.
Oh my God, these people are pathetic. Have you seen the deep fake with Pat Trout and Second Doctor telling us not to worry? Really good.
No, I haven't seen that.
No, Retro, haven't.
Nope, haven't seen it either.
I haven't.
Well, we might check that out after we do the stream. Actually, is it a fan thing? Is it? Because I don't want to get struck, obviously. Because you know.
Oh, I'd be careful then. I'd maybe.
These people are just waiting on any excuse to have another pop.
Tinkerbell.
So we're gonna send Lee a screenshot now in a minute. I just can't believe how pathetic these people are, Lee. Right? And by the way, they're making it so obvious now. I'm sick of this. Just fucking leave me alone, like. Sorry, Sarah Jane, you're about to blow up. Bang!
Like the counter.
Look, even now, she's not screaming. She's sort of just like trying.
No, she's not screaming. Yeah, I'll definitely check that deep fake thing out.
Do you think eventually they'll do that? Like, if they don't want to animate them anymore, just use deepfake in the future for the lost episodes.
Well,
I
we're not.
think it's
are we?
right now. It's very expensive, isn't it? So until it becomes widely available and cheap, I think BBC are years away from that technology.
Really expensive
Yeah.
just to do a
Yeah.
scene.
Maybe for the 60th, they'll do a bit of it.
Right, give us 1 second because I want to just see this real quick.
I must admit, I like the explosions there in the model shot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Quite good.
Yeah, that explosion was it. Brilliant. Right, 2-minute break for a pee. Go and have a pee if you need
Off to make tea.
or to make
I'm gonna make that. That sounds really good.
right. Like I mean, these people are pathetic. Right, I'm gonna have to send you a screenshot on Messenger.
Who's pathetic?
These fucking trolls. Because but it's certain trolls, so they will be interested.
We have breaking news on the BBC. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex are expecting a second child. Oh my god.
Good for them.
Who's that? Is that what's the name?
The royal family.
Who?
Harry and Meghan.
Good for them. Good for them. Let them. Good for them. I mean, they're twats, but good for them. Sorry, but it's the truth. We all know it.
I mean, yeah, they are huge twats. I mean,
Come on.
yeah. I mean, I
No,
don't
they
know.
are.
Look, he was back. I don't want to get into it, but like they're very privileged, right? And you know, he threw it all away, and they're acting like idiots. So you know what? Well done to them. Fair play to them. If that what's if they're happy, they're happy. But they're twats. Let them be twats and be happy. So and breaking news. Well, do you know what? I tell you, man, it makes me sick though, right? That like something like that is breaking news when there's worse shit in the world going on. You know, like who gives a crap? Okay,
Yeah, but that's why breaking
British
news
people
is a
will be
bit of
happy to hear that news, and you have all the yellow ones. Ah, yeah, another royal baby. Who gives a crap? Won't be royal anyway the way they're going on. Right, are we ready for the next one? Chris,
I am indeed.
we're all ready in the panel, but you guys in the chat ready? If you are, please press 1. And then we'll get Charlotte to do the countdown when I see 1's going up on the screen. Yeah, she's right not to. Jesus, no wonder she'll be. Oh, you're making tea. Oh, yeah. We have to wait for Lee, so the kettle takes about 2 minutes to boil. By the time he puts the tea in the cup, the tea bag in the cup, pours the water in, lets it stand there then for another minute, adds the sugar, a bit of milk. We're going to be waiting about 4 minutes.
Well, but at least we're actually in time with each other tonight.
That's it. Hurry up, Lee. I reckon we should all vote to leave Lee behind and go. Who's with me?
Yeah, I think so too. See, I did it there.
Do you know, I was testing out who would actually have
Of course, I'll go for that.
And of course, Rabbi is the first one now. We'll wait for him.
I was going to say, Rabbi, have you technically got your video yet? I didn't say.
Come on, Lee. Tell you what, just start the episode and go back and make a tea, will you? Because I want Rabbi to stay for as long as he can, because he said he's getting tired.
I
don't want them. I actually want them to try stay for a whole classic stream this time. So can we just start the episode?
It's a 6-parter. I'm not making it through a 6-parter. There's just no way. A 4-parter, maybe.
And if we get you through, already got the water on the cup. On the cup, you mean in the cup? You don't put water on a cup.
Did you see the post he had before?
Yeah.
Unless he's warming the cup.
Yeah. I see what he wrote. Right, that's it. I reckon we should just start without me. Yeah, calling us a BGs. Come on, man. Right, if you got the water in the cup, yeah, stir the feckin' tea bag. Put the sugar in, put the milk in, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Bang.
The more you talk, though, the more knowingly
I'm
you
only
say
winding them
Roger.
up. Yeah, see, that's what I'm only winding them up.
That's what I mean. He'll do it back to you.
That's why we originally picked the Seeds of Death. Oh, Jesus, we're doing this again. Oh. Was it this? I don't know. I just don't know what it was. At this stage, I don't care.
I'm going to say, Seeds is a six-parter.
Yes, it is.
So, do you know what, PD Rich? I don't know which one it actually was at this stage myself, mate. So, I don't care. I'm actually enjoying this one, though, I have to be honest. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. We will soon get back around to Tom Baker. Sorry, you will hear me spraying something there.
Back you biatches. There you go.
That's Cheryl got me this new spray for my shoulder. Seems to work. It's a heat spray.
Right, come on then, let's go. Waiting.
Right, Charlotte, go ahead because you'll start bitching now.
Okay, children. Right. 5,
Yes.
4,
Yes.
3,
Yep.
Yes.
2,
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
1.
Okay.
Go.
No problem. There you go. We're done. We did what we were told. See that?
I joked that I said that in the chat on Rabbi when we were saying, "Oh, we all can talk over each other." I said, "Yeah, I just tell them off."
DP, yeah, that's what I'm using. DP, they have a spray now as well. She got me a couple of yolks. It has been easing though, but I'm getting it checked out because I think I might have done some ligament damage. Which means if there is ligament damage, I'm probably going to need an operation. So then I have a choice to make. Am I willing to risk going into an operating theatre while we're in a global pandemic, or do I take the pain for the next couple of months?
Good question.
Right now, I take the pain for the next couple of months. Right now, I'm going to put the next episode up on the screen. There you go. It's scrolling across the screen. So it's Peter Davison next week. And it's the visitation. Excuse me. It's the visitation. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to The Irish Geek, where me and Ballstreck will be putting ourselves through torture.
For our amusement, which is...
Yeah, but here's the thing. Is it going to be more funny than when Ballstreck watched Wonder Woman?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, he hasn't seen this movie, so I reckon so. Because I think this is worse. I think this is worse.
I know,
It's
Wonder
this
Woman's
is what
pretty
they
bad.
did to Ghostbusters. I think they did. This is worse.
Yeah,
when
but
he
Rabbi,
sees it-
Wonder Woman, at least you had Gal Gadot, who's likable. None of the actresses in that movie are likable.
Yes.
That's true. That is
He's
true.
not going to like the Exorcist thing. He's not going to like it near the end either. It's all ridiculous. So next week is The Visitation, Peter Davison. So you have a week now to hunt it down. For people in the UK, BritBox, if you have BritBox, it beyond that one, it is, isn't it? It is Visitations on BritBox. So it's got all classic Who.
But yeah, it should have it on 'cause it's all classic.
So check out BritBox. Actually, I haven't checked out BritBox in a while. I'll have to actually check it out and see if any other shows dropped. Because I do watch the old BritBox. Thanks to L. Lee. Thank you, pal.
That's all right.
Love it.
And then they have.
I was watching Only Fools and Horses a few months back, and I forgot just how great that show was. Now, obviously, near the end, it should have ended a few seasons before it did. But still, the characters that you kind of loved, you know. And it
I
is.
think they should have ended it where they won the millions.
I know. I agree. I agree with you, and that would have been the perfect ending. I agree. One of my favourite episodes of that is still the one where they go to the Duke's house and the chandeliers, the 15th century fucking French chandeliers, and they get Grandad to go up screw the nut, but he unscrews the wrong one and they literally break a fucking chandelier.
Priceless chandelier, yeah.
Well, the build up to that is just fantastic,
isn't it?
It's just wonderful.
Because you actually think they're going to get it right this time. You actually think, all right, they're going to get it right this time. But no.
Now, brace yourself, Rodney.
Oh, class.
Okay, you guys are probably all going to freak out. I've never properly seen Only Fools and Horses. I've literally seen clips. That's it.
So prepare folks for what is coming in 2 weeks. What's coming in 2 weeks?
Well, Colin Baker, so it could be any form of monstrosity.
Time Lash.
I think it's Time Lash. I think it's coming.
Oh,
No,
no.
you can't.
Yes, it is.
Hang on, Lee. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry there, right?
Completely by
Excuse me. It's all for Mega's choice. He didn't say he was actually doing it yet, right? He said he was thinking about it, but you don't be trying to persuade him now, pal.
I mentioned it. I was not the one mentioning it. I'm a mere.
It's Time Lash.
Are you gonna get it out of the way? Are you gonna pick that?
It's gonna happen sooner or later.
Oh, shut up.
Right, can I ask honestly?
I can't even say shut up properly. I said shut up. Shut up.
Yeah, honest question here. Why is it so bad, Time Lash? I know it by reputation.
Oh, let me calculate.
No, say nothing to
There's
us.
so many ways it's awful.
You will see.
It's
Just
great. The only reason they don't like it is because it's set in a studio.
No, it's the
That
terrible
sets
acting and the incoherent plot. The one good performance in it that doesn't make any sense. He's acting like he's in a different show. The terrible special effects. Okay, did you see my thumbnail the other day of Attack of the Ding Dongs? Right? No, Attack of the Bellends.
Oh, that was a good thumbnail. I saw that one.
So the fallacies I used there were the monsters from Time Lash. That beat out and menaced Perry. That Perry looked like she was being tied up and menaced by a giant penis. And I'm not exaggerating. That's actually what it looked like. It's as if my psyche came alive when I was 12 and it burst onto the screen. When I say it, you think I'm making this up. You think I'm exaggerating. When you think, you go like, "Oh, the rabbi's right." I'm not. I am not doing this.
You'll get my genuine reaction because I watch it on the day.
It's so bad. It's just so bad.
It's not as bad as you say. It's got Paul Darrow in it. I mean, come on.
Paul Darrow's okay. But other than that,
with a dodgy wig on.
He says, "Some enter with a scream," or something like that.
The best thing about Time Lash is the DVD commentary with Paul Darrow in it, where he says, "Okay, I'm dead now. I don't think I need bother watching anymore." That's not interesting.
It's either that or Twin Dilemma.
Oh,
all the good ones have been shown already. So,
Ronnie, the only bad about it
going forward.
Yeah, Action Doctor.
Oh yeah, so pardon me. The villain in this, Mr. Chase. Can you keep an eye? He just seems very camp to me.
He does have he's a bit overly suave with the black leather gloves on and everything.
Right.
Yeah, but I think he's herbosexual.
He does seem that way, doesn't it?
He does
Look out for Rufus in his house.
I love this character.
Yeah.
As long as she doesn't say Benny, I'm okay.
Dukai, did you paint a Mrs. Duckett? It's Dukai.
Oh
I
my
love
God,
that she's having a.
she's smoking on screen.
Yeah, smoking a
Cancel it.
cigarillo.
With like dirty glasses on nearly.
She's great.
See, to me, he looks like a camp, like not a Bond villain. Do you know, like a henchman of a Bond villain
Yes.
version of them.
Bum. Who's gonna drive me now?
Yeah. Very convincing, Doctor.
Yeah, I love that. That's the extent of his disguise. I'll just put a hat on.
That'll do the trick. And it worked. Because look, now we're opening up the gate.
I always have to be honest. I love the locations that they had during the Tom Baker era. They're all big mansions or manor houses, and
Yeah, a bit like Hammer, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, look at his scarf! Come on. Oh,
Yeah,
so
right.
that scarf looks hilarious doing that.
PD Rich says, haven't we done this one 4 months ago?
What? No.
No, I think we did do Seeds of Death 4 months ago. I think that's where the confusion is. I'm not sure. But yeah, we do try pick stories that we haven't done. It's just we're back after the suspension, so we're only getting back on our feet. So next week we'll get it back in order. But I just don't. I listen. I didn't even know what one we were supposed to be watching this week. There's a lot of confusion. But I'm pretty sure we didn't do this one because I don't remember watching this.
Yeah, I'm sure we didn't do this. Unless it was a week I was away. Is it me or is Avery in this for recap?
What you mean, like the villain? Hello. I love how the Doctor, whatever incarnation, he puts his hands up whenever anybody puts a gun at him, like a bit cartoony. Like whatever incarnation, he's very quick to do it.
Love your butler. He's so violent.
Yeah, this is just sparkling dialogue, isn't it? I'm surprised they haven't done a variant action figure with Tom Baker in that outfit yet. Oh. I'm going to put the kettle on. That's actually a very good plan.
No problem.
Lee, what tea did you make yourself? I'm intrigued.
Probably Earl Grey. PG tips.
PG tips.
See? Snap.
I like a good bit of PG tips. No, I think I'm going to go for a bit of mint tea.
Yeah, it's either PG tips or Tetley or something, isn't it, Lee, over there?
Any English breakfast is fine with me.
PG what?
PG tips.
Okay.
Oh, trust me, there's weirder named teas over here, Alpha.
Okay.
It's like whenever we invent anything in this country, we have to give it the most ridiculous name.
Silver service there. I bet that's real silver.
Guy is he's really got that like nervous breakdown thing going on well.
And it's also a really nice contrast. Like we started with the science sort of labs and the sort of it was good scenery, but obviously not a lot of detail. And now we're in like a proper gothic mansion.
Yeah. I mean, listen, they do. It's a little bit a two-parter and a four-parter. This one. Yeah, it's like they're a little. The halves are a bit distinct, but they did the same thing with Invasion of Time. That's really a four-parter and a two-parter.
I like the Invasion of Time, but I don't think a lot of people do. But
I like it.
I think it's a very fun episode, despite some of its cheapness. But it still works for me.
Yeah, shimmering aluminum foil.
Yeah.
Oh, they redo the effects on the DVD, and it's really a lot better, and it works nicely.
Wow. I don't have the DVD to that. I just did the videotapes.
Oh, there you go. Them were the days.
I actually still love the videotapes of Doctor Who. I mean, it's atmospheric with the old black and white ones, I think.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like vinyl.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're making
maybe that's just me because I'm old-fashioned.
So they're making a good amount of money on vinyl nowadays, aren't they, with Who?
Yeah. Actually, I think I should get a record player and start getting the vinyls of Doctor Who. Something else.
Yeah, I can only start collecting if I can hope to have a complete collection. If I can't hope to have a complete collection, I'm not like that into it.
Love their sideburns in the 80s or 70s.
Yeah, sideburns continued into the 80s, the early 80s.
I think I'm out of sync again with you guys.
I don't know if that was part where he uses Venusi and Aikido.
Yeah, well,
he was in the hey, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just watching at the moment. Gotham, which has got Sean Pertwee in it.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah.
was very good as the Third Doctor.
Well, though, but it's so weird for me to see him because when he speaks, he's like a Cockney version of his dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
So it's so weird to hear him speak.
Yeah, no, obviously, if they ever want to do a crossover with the Third Doctor, they should just like put him in a wig. I bet he could totally do it.
Nah, I think that'd be a bit disrespectful. Because he said it, hasn't he wouldn't do it, and I agree with him.
Yeah.
It depends on how they do it.
Tim
It depends
Trelawney.
on how they can achieve it, I suppose.
I wouldn't like to see it happen, to be quite honest.
In case they get it wrong, I mean, it wouldn't be right.
Disrespectful. He said he didn't mind dressing up in his dad's costume, but he certainly wouldn't do it. So he even wouldn't do it himself. So I'd like him to play a villain or something, or
Yeah, I would
play
actually.
someone that maybe have some connection to his doctor, his dad's doctor,
Yeah.
which would be pretty cool, I think. But no,
Or even if it was the
get him
next
to
Doctor, it
play
would.
his dad, to play his dad's version of the Doctor, no way.
Yeah.
No.
But if he was his own Doctor, it would be good.
True, but I don't think they could afford him. Do you know what? Imagine if he was the guy that they actually chose. Imagine if, when the announcement's made, say, Pertwee is going to be the new
Oh,
Doctor.
Twitter would have a meltdown. Well, they're gonna have a meltdown.
Then Gallifrey Base would have a meltdown. It'd be like old times. It'd be like, oh.
If only they would, and get him to play his own Doctor.
Yeah.
Why not? It could
even-
they could go with him if he played his own Doctor. Go on, Charlotte. What were you going to say there?
Say, story-wise, he probably still wouldn't do it, but have the Master Knight use him, because it would make sense that he would sort of nick a face that would be similar to a Doctor.
Yeah, you could play a Master.
Because then it would make sense.
Do you know what I can't understand? Yeah, they wanting to kill the two of them. So why didn't the two soldiers just kill her and go back and report to him? We found her, we killed her.
Because we wouldn't have a plot then, mate.
It's like he's bringing them back to the boss again.
Yeah, listen, I'm getting kind of bored now. They're just kind of running around.
Well, he's trying to.
Yeah.
That's why we love you, Sarah.
That's a good cliffhanger. That was the best bit of the episode.
Very alien-esque, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that scream of the cliffhangers. I mean, it really gets you on your seat.
Right, if we're ready to go straight into the next one, we will.
Yeah, listen, if it drags again, I was nearly fell asleep last time. So I don't know how much I got in me. I'm
Not a
trying.
problem. Well, if you do end up going, that's fine, Rabbi. Let's do it anyway. Is everybody in the chat ready? Please press 1.
Yep,
I think I should go make another tea. kidding.
we're all ready.
Oh yeah,
Disgusting.
I would kill you, Lee, if you did that.
I know. That's probably true, actually.
Right, everybody in the chat, please press 1. We're waiting on you guys. We're already on the panel.
So I thought I saw a few. Let me check.
There we go. Now it's just a bit slow on my computer, but if they all do it at the same time, then it comes in. Yeah, there we go. Right, Charlotte, walk away.
Right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, it's a daisy.
Diggity dig, diggity dig. Wah!
Sound like a screeching cat there.
Like so. It's a human.
You got that very well, I have to say.
Touch his human flesh. Bush. Yes.
Action doc.
Well, look, I can jump through windows and never get caught.
And they call
Wow.
John Pertwee the action doctor. Well.
I was going to say, Tom's been pretty action heavy on this one, hasn't he?
Yeah. That's why I love this story. He's just on it. I win.
Jumps through that sugar glass like nobody.
Like a boss.
A cardboard box.
Why am I surrounded by idiots?
See, that's the best thing about the Doctor. He's really on fire here. I mean,
Yeah.
he knows how to deal with the psychopaths.
Yeah.
With that pyramid shrubbery.
I love that. Doctor and his gun.
Yeah, it's very Avenger-esque, isn't it? Like, it's written by the guy who did a lot of Avengers.
Yeah, it's got that feel, totally.
You mean the real Avengers, not the movie with Ralph Fiennes and Uma Thurman?
I don't like guns. Yeah, right. They're ridiculous.
Chase is real empathetic here.
Yeah.
He just wants his test subject.
Yeah, well,
Yep.
he's got a new one now, hasn't he?
Let's look after him probably by tying him to a bed
Yeah,
and watching him turn into a big plot.
as you do.
It's not like we're in a really old house, so we probably would have a massive basement.
That's very true. Good. Yeah.
I'm quite adamant about that.
Oh, that could hurt.
A bit dramatic falling from Tom there.
He did do some shoving, though. He shoved Liz earlier.
Yeah.
Got into the part.
Oh, this is quite horrific.
Yeah.
Actually, I think PD is right. I think we have seen this now that I remember. I actually do remember
I
this
think you
thing.
might be right as well.
I think Sarah Jane could,
This
because
is
Sarah
about
Jane could
remembering.
rescue him right at the last second or something. I think we have seen this. He's right. We have done this one. Doesn't matter. Still a good story.
Always worth revisiting. I thought you had kept notes of all of these.
This must have been near the beginning then, because I don't remember. Obviously, I wasn't part of the panel then, but I don't remember you guys watching this. So it must
Yeah,
have
I think we did it before you were on the panel, actually.
I think the same here.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. Animal.
I don't know. Props to those supporting actors for wearing that.
Oh yeah, it does look very hot, doesn't it? And you would just.
Yeah.
I mean, so they move their faces. I bet the ones who couldn't do that must have hated it.
He's privileged. He's got green privilege.
Got all the makeup, and you got the covers on top of it.
Yeah, good. Huh?
You think though, you know, they would have put locks on all the doors, though. You know.
Yeah, but we've also established they've let Sarah, Jane, and the Doctor go how many times at this point?
Yeah.
That is a good point.
I think Chase is bald under that. So I think that's a hairpiece.
Oh, glad you're here.
Not creepy at all.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to everybody on the panel as well. The Irish Geek as well. Check that out. Zack Schneider's Justice League trailer. My reaction is up.
I'm harmless. Let me go. Run away. Feed me Seymour.
I was gonna say, what even is that?
Raw meat.
Yeah, raw meat.
She reminds me of the plucky old lady in the Stones of Blood.
Yeah, they had a bunch of those in the Tom Baker years.
Yeah, she's a bit like Miss Marple in that outfit as well.
Right.
done.
So becoming a crinoid. Wow. Sorry, I just got. Sorry, came up. Becoming a crinoid kind of makes you sound like a creepy guy on a phone. I'm a plant. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you say that, but the Sea Warriors sound like blokes who have smoked 50 a day. But how long do you think they've kept him without even killing him yet? The doctor in this room.
Oh, constant interruptions. It's annoying when you're trying to take over the world.
It's a Bond plot.
Like people, we're very creepy.
Yeah, let's just not notice the massive curly hair, which you should have clicked. That's the doctor. It's sort of a trait which is quite easy to recognise.
Just myself.
I think Scobie just wants to snap her neck, get rid of her. Compost.
Well, he wouldn't regenerate out of that one, to be fair.
Be a bit tricky, I imagine.
Yeah, it would be a bit tricky.
Very dark. Very dark.
It is, isn't it?
Had what's her name started to complain at this point?
Yeah, White House.
Yeah. I knew she was quite bad at the end of Tom's run. Well, not the end, the proper Hinchcliffe
Yeah.
era. She was
I
like,
love his response though. I just can't think of anything to say.
Yeah. Which is very undoctory.
Yeah.
especially Tom.
Yeah.
So he's a good guy now. Okay, I'm just confused.
Mm.
It's because Granny's had a word with him, so he's a good boy now.
How long will that bloody take?
Yeah.
Run away.
Yeah, this is why tying him to a bed was probably not the best idea.
You think? Maybe.
Like, you didn't know. It's not like you knew he was going to turn into a monster.
Yeah, but they didn't know how the mutation would take place, how it would evolve.
Yeah. Jump in there with him.
Yeah.
Rope, dead. It's like maybe something a bit stronger.
I do love his response.
And this is why he's my doctor.
Yeah, it's the comedic reaction in a situation like that. It makes it kind of funny.
Yeah. Mm. Get them back!
I tell you, Mr. Chase might be a bit of a camp kind of villain, but at the same time, you wouldn't want to fucking screw him, would you?
Well, yeah, but yeah, God knows what he would have planned for you though.
And he's
Like,
constantly chasing people.
Psychopathic kind of way.
But the Doctor likes these kind of folk because he kind of takes a piss out of them and shows them that they're not as big as he is and takes them apart. It's like he just rips them apart.
Oh, new prop.
Oh,
No, that's the trick.
Susan fall.
Like, get up off the ground, you bleeding Annie.
Yeah, right.
Like he said, like
Just
you're
shoot at
wasting your time shooting the thing when you could have just got up off the ground and ran. And now you're about to be screwed over. And now you're
And it's not like it's a fast-moving creature, is it?
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay, that looks a bit rude to me.
Rude? You've not seen the creature from the pit, have you?
Mhm.
Right, we'll keep going. We'll go straight into the next
Oh
one.
yeah, the famous scene where he gives the creature from the pit a bit of a oral.
Right, Charlotte, do the countdown there, look.
Are we on 4? I'm trying. Oh, part
Yeah.
4. Right.
Part
just a
four.
second.
Part 5 now.
Or five.
Okay, no, it's a good.
Part 5, is it?
Part
Oh,
5.
yeah.
Go down, go down, go down. There we go. Right.
So please
Okay.
press 1 if you're ready, folks.
Right. Give me a. There we go. I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm
Ready.
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 Right, everybody on the panel's ready. Is everybody in the chat ready? Please press 1. Please press 1. We've got a father weirdo in the chat, just giving us a lot of A's.
Oh no.
Whoever father weirdo is. Right, everybody's ready. Charlotte, you may go ahead there.
Okay. Oh, 5. Oh, 4. 3. 2. 1. Go.
Diggity dong, diggity dong, diggity dong.
I do like the time tunnel graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think blue's a good colour for a time tunnel. No.
I do.
Yeah.
Well, my titles that I've started are blue.
Yeah, what you do? I mean, are you gonna use your own channel, man? I mean, like you're doing all these great little titles for yourself, but you're not gonna use your channel. I just think you should use your channel, mate.
Don't distract him. He's good. He's good. Let him work on
Okay,
the
Sean, walk away.
For Eddie of Scaro, so
You did one for him, did you?
well, that's the idea. Yeah.
Don't distract him from working on rabbi stuff.
PD Rich says I timed them out. Yeah, if they do out nasty, just kick them. But if they don't, if they're just doing shit like that, just leave them. I mean, if they want to be that pathetic, let them. Just wants to do nothing nasty. You know what they say? Assholes will be assholes.
It's true.
Well, the video quality there wasn't great, was it?
Yeah, I noticed that load of lines going across the screen.
Right. When he was firing.
Mm.
It's like as if the bullets interfered with the.
Yeah.
That's some impressive effects then.
Unintentional.
Compost. I know.
You idiots.
Well, you infected one of your henchmen, and the rule is once you do that, you have to fail. Just that's the rule in television.
I say this is a lot scarier than the Triffids, I think, from a few years later.
Oh, the Triffids freaked me out as a kid. I think because they were sort of set in a very sort of suburban setting, you know, just
Right.
Yeah.
That's the success of creepy British horror, you know. Science fiction is
Oh, that
making the
plane
normal
crash to
say
the Triffids
weird.
creeped me out. Oh.
Now, do you think this is a custom-made tentacle, or do you think they have it on file?
What, at the back of the cupboard? Hey, Venturing Nerd, if that's your first time you're in the chat.
Wow, my first Tom Baker story. Very cool, says the Adventuring Nerd.
Yes, you tell him.
It's very Doctor Who to use like all the resources to ham.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And even if it's to work with
Yeah.
Way
the
before the 18.
My God, what's she smoking?
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Smoking, though, is one of those things that now when you see it, it stands out, doesn't it, a mile off on anything old, television-wise.
Yeah.
Like such a thing that you go, oh God, they used to do that on telly.
And it would be done for real back then.
Where was Nicholas Courtney?
On holiday. I guess. What a nitwit.
She's brilliant.
She's a
Yeah.
I love
fantastic
that.
character.
I do love it.
Oh, hey, I'm going to be doing some writing for Bounding into Comics.
Oh,
Oh, that's great. What are you writing?
I'm writing up a story about Red Dwarf, but I think I'm going to be doing a lot of the Doctor Who stuff from now.
cool. Well done.
Yeah, they said I was speaking to John Trent about the whole Gina Carano thing. I did a stream with him, and
I saw that.
Red Dwarf story. He said, yeah, but we really don't have anybody to write stories about British stuff. We'd love to find someone. I'm like, I'll write it. Are you out your mind? Yes, I'm bit his hand
Brilliant.
off. So yeah, so hopefully I'll write that tomorrow. But also I want to write up some Doctor Who. I think they'll take anything like Big Finish stuff. Like they just need somebody to talk about it.
Yeah.
Great. So when I have any more rumors now, I just have to come to you.
Yeah, exactly right.
Grant.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm going to write up the thing about who the next Doctor is, the rumors, and I will reference your channel.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they put the links in anyway. That's what they do.
Right.
So if you could do that, that'd be fantastic.
Sure. Well, it is your channel that breaks all the rumors, and they're like almost always correct.
Yeah, I'll drive the other side mad now, won't I? No,
Yeah.
that's we're going to be writing Doctor Who for them now.
Not in print.
But in fairness, John's covered me rumors before anyway, so it's
Right.
good getting someone that's in the Doctor Who community to write some Doctor Who stuff, because I think that's what we have been missing.
Right. So like it just worked out.
What did I say though? I said this a long time ago. We need people writing Doctor Who articles, you know?
Who actually know what they're talking about.
Exactly, Charlotte. And Rabbi would know as well. And, you know, you could do articles on Chris Chibnall and highlight how crap he is.
Yeah, sadly it's been a bit quiet of late. There's not much going on.
No, but you can talk about it, writing, break it down, tell everybody why it's wrong.
Right.
You know, because we get a lot of articles telling us how
A
great.
huge crinoid. It's not that bad, the effects.
No.
No, it really isn't, is it?
It's mad how Scalby is just like all of a sudden working for them.
Well, he's very self-interested.
Yeah.
I can just hear somebody bleeding
Yeah, I'm
through.
going to say it's just creeping in now, a bit of audio.
And I can hear more.
Tell it, sister.
Ooh.
Oh, you don't want to have a Sarah Jane stare at you.
No.
That's why the Doctor works well with a strong female companion. It's because the both of them need to kind of help each other out.
Yeah, I think he was very lucky with his companions, you know.
Yeah.
But I think half the time he just needs the companion to be the adult.
Romana, you know, he's equal pretty much.
Yeah, they just take photographs as well.
Yeah, it's like run.
No, not me.
I'm on your side.
Oh, don't take me. Oh no.
Yeah, because a massive.
I can help you.
Yeah, it's like a massive sentient bit of compost is going to listen to you, mate.
Yeah.
No parking.
Yeah, right. The anti-authoritarian Doctor.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, that's a very British way to rebel, isn't it? I'll just park in a non-parking spot.
Yeah.
It would have been good if the Brigadier had shown up in this Nicholas Courtney.
Yeah.
We just kind of added. Waffle, waffle, waffle.
He's busy.
Where's the Brigadier? He's in Geneva.
Doc just goes in and takes over everything.
Yeah.
But it just makes me think though, they must have like a memo that if a weirdo comes in dressed like out of the ordinary, there's a 50% chance he's the Doctor, so you should listen to him.
Yeah. Fair warning.
Yeah. It's like, if he's not a crazy person, he's the Doctor about 50% of the time.
Definitely. Unless it's on the tube train, then probably it's a weirdo.
Oh, he's been their scientific advisor for quite a while now.
Yeah. He's so patient.
Yeah.
A laser gun team together.
You're excommunicated.
So is this the final stage of that poor fellow who was in the bed?
Yeah.
Okay, is it just me or does this guy look a bit like Michael Sheen?
Yeah.
Is it just me? Because the whole way through this, I'm like, he looks like Sheen.
Sheen-esque.
Yeah, there's a bit of a look, isn't there? Maybe it's the hair.
Yeah, I think it's the hair. He looks more like a game show host from the 70s, doesn't he?
That makes sense now, doesn't it, mate?
Ooh! Boom. Just like a bunch of women. Charlotte's gonna have a thing to say. That's it. And to think, Doctor Who's never been progressive.
Exactly.
Before.
Yeah.
It's bull crap. Bull crap.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you only had me on the panels. You have a token girl. We all know this.
Yeah. To avoid their misogyny.
Yeah, because we hate women. Don't you realise?
Yeah, because you only have these, so you can then show off that you're not.
Yeah.
That's it. Exactly.
If we hated women, we would never have been Doctor Who fans in the first place because the amount of female companions that's been on the show throughout the years.
Exactly. Spot on, Super John.
And I mean, they cannot come against us and say that just because we have a female Doctor, it means that we just hate women. It's totally wrong. They just don't know the show and don't know the history of the show. And
yeah, but at least you're a different gender. I don't exist in their narrative.
Oh, you're a self-loathing woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm the worst. I'm the worst type.
You're a betrayer of your sex.
I am. I'm an utter betrayer.
Yeah.
It's not that they don't know anything about the show. It's that they don't know anything about anything because they're they
Full
are
stop.
just
They don't know
morons.
anything about
And they're
anything.
too
They're
stupid
just
to know what morons they are.
I'm 20.
Yeah.
I know everything.
Oh god, they're such morons.
Sanctimony.
Oh, they're such painful morons.
No, you can't talk about this.
yeah.
Noel said we can't talk about this.
Yeah, everyone's naughty.
Yeah. Sorry, no.
Sorry, I didn't hear you. I'm so engrossed in this.
Yeah.
This is where he goes completely bonkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that door. I want that door.
I was going to say, is there any outfits you'd like to nick in this episode, Lee?
Oh, listen. Always the doctor's coat.
Oh, that's whatever doctor, you tend to like the coat.
Yeah.
That
Especially
scarf.
any
I
of
love
the-
that scarf.
Yeah. I love the
Scarf
coat.
for
I've got a Tom Baker coat. Brown velvet one.
Yeah, I've got about 3 Tom Baker scarves. I've got one my gran knitted for me about over about 23 years ago.
Nice.
Still got it.
I used to have my grandmother once knitted me a Sylvester's tank top.
Well, I tried to get my gran to knit me a tank top, the question marks. Instead, she knitted me a question mark jumper, and it was just the wool that she'd left over, and it was burgundy wool, and it had purple question marks going around the edges of it.
Oh,
she tried, God love her.
That
And,
sounds great.
I wish
though,
I
like
kept
your
it,
own
but
customized version. You know?
I wore that to training schemes and all that, and I get a wee bit bullied by it.
Excellent.
But I loved it.
I've often thought during Tom's era, the grannies who couldn't knit must have been absolutely fed up of having their kids. Be like, can you do me a scarf? Dad? And she's like, no, I can't knit.
My granny was a witty little knitter. She was always knitting.
Yeah, I could say my gran was a witty little knitter as well. She knitted a lot of things for everybody.
Nice. I remember as a kid, she made me some
Evil Dead territory.
My gran made Spider-Man mittens for me, like it was up to the elbow.
The weirdest thing is my gran had knitted a hat and a wee kind of jumper for my Gizmo figure. You know, when I was young, I used to carry a wee gremlin Gizmo figure about with me. And she did that one time, and it was just a wee bit funny. She had put the wee hat around the ears and all that, and
Brilliant.
the jumper. You know, it was the nicest wee things my gran had done for me, and I don't forget these wee things. Things you don't forget.
Here comes one of my favorite lines from Chase. I think it's now.
I think isn't it the next episode where he's playing the
Animal Fiends. There.
Animal Fiends.
Should have just left Scobie there.
Yeah, but then he wouldn't be the doctor then.
So I think they were trying to kind of just move away from the whole unit families. Do you think they deliberately didn't get any recognizable face?
Probably if they were trying to sort of establish Tom as his own era.
Yeah.
I think it's more Hinchcliffe trying to establish himself as his own era.
Yeah, which you can't blame him really, because Unit was such a pertwee sort of thing, so he was probably thinking, yeah, I want my own.
Yeah, maybe it's also a bit of, giving Unit a bit of more ability for a future continuity beyond the Brigadier.
I think a lot of those guys are still from Havoc, though, that they're a stunt team that do all the stunts and stuff.
I think what they wanted to do is get the Doctor back traveling again through time and space. After the Pertwee era, it was kind of mostly bounded towards Earth.
Yeah. Dun, dun, dun.
Effects are not bad in this. It's quite good.
Yeah, they really are. I have to say it really is not bad at all. Alright, can we go? I can't believe I'm still here.
Yeah,
we're glad you is.
Quite nicely.
Right, let's do the last one. Let's get the last one done, I suppose. Yeah, it is the last one. So,
ready.
Hold on. Is everybody in the chat ready? Please press 1.
I'm not.
I'm ready.
I'm watching DVD.
Quite quick.
Okay. So you guys have it as individual files on a computer?
No, I've got BritBox.
Okay.
I'm just using a file Rabbi sent.
Same here.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm using a DVD, so.
Right, Charlotte, go for it there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Is that British?
It's Charlottine.
Vincent van Gogh.
Charlotte.
It's me being silly.
Duggity-dung, duggity-dung.
I just love these titles. There's no CGI involved for back then.
It's all slit screen.
Yeah,
stuff,
slit scan.
Yeah, because from the ones I've seen of Sylvester and Colin, it got too busy. It's like they had all this tech, and they were a bit like Lucas, and they had to use everything.
Yeah.
There's some video on YouTube. I think it's taken from their special editions or something. But it shows you how it's done. It's quite fascinating.
Hate me. I kind of like the Sylvester.
I like Sylvester. I'm not a fan of season 24, but I think I'm going to buy it.
Well, I'm at the credits, the opening.
Oh, they're awful. Yeah, they are awful.
I like them.
Oh, with the rocks that look like, grey polygons.
I like the tune.
I love the season 18 Tom Baker titles and the Peter Davison and Colin Baker ones.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
That flash as a weapon.
That's the laser.
Yeah.
At least it seems like it kind of figured CSO out at this point.
Charlotte's running low on battery there.
So as long as I can, I'll stay on.
Do you want to give a rating in case you get knocked off?
Well, I'm going to be honest. I thought we were watching the other episode, so I watched the other episode. So I've been watching this without volume first time through. So I think it's not really fair for me to give a rating.
No.
Which I feel a bit bad considering you guys waited for me. But I honestly...
No, it's much more fun having you here.
But Tom is one of the few doctors you could probably watch without volume, actually. And get still like a good performance. and fun with him.
Yeah. Well, will you just shut up a minute, please?
Well, that's what I'm trying to do is watch it externally while wearing headphones. And
Yeah, I'm the same. I have to have my Kindle for the stream and my laptop for the video alpha, so I'm sort of similar.
I can't have it too loud because I don't want the audio,
Leaking,
coming
yeah.
over stream.
We still have had no appearance of the TARDIS prop. It must have been repaired by now.
Oh yeah, I didn't
During
even
this
know
story.
we haven't seen one.
No.
But I suppose when it's such a location-heavy episode, you don't really need to show it, do you?
No.
Filth. Poison.
There was a comment that Tom had remarked about this. I mean, I think it was in the Tom Baker the early years. He remarked about that if I can get on with plants as I could get on with people, I would be a sort of Mother Teresa.
Didn't know Tom got on with plants on that well.
He's got a bowler. Well,
Yes, you go and do that.
give Scobie the gun. Never takes his gloves off.
No.
Probably don't want to see why then. Maybe he's got a secret bit of plant there, you don't know.
I think he's a germaphobe.
Yes.
But his plan involves dirt, and that'd be funny if he was.
And that's pretty good breaking through the ceiling there.
Yeah, like if you look at this episode, you and the whole Doctor Who had like dodgy sets doesn't really apply, does it?
Now Scobie starts coming unhinged now. It'll be his downfall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's really loud, whoever's. Poor
Wasn't
unnamed
me.
unit soldier. This is probably why it wasn't a named character if they were going to do this to them.
Oh, man. He's creepy.
Hmm.
Hey, he's really like beefed up there. What should be a minor kind of stupid character. That John
Who's
Chapman.
Toby?
It's a pretty good, darn good performance.
That's what I was saying earlier. He's one of my favorite, like, secondary bad guy type characters.
Yeah, hey, he's really not bad at all.
Makes for an interesting henchman.
Yeah, he really does.
Considering a lot of them did sort of fade into the background, didn't they? In this sort of story, usually.
Blimey, that water must be that cold.
Yeah, I bet you're right.
There
Bye-bye.
he goes.
Nom, 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 nom.
He lost his nerve for all his bluster. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good model shot, that.
I was going to say that'll be model then.
Yeah, it is.
Like Sarah's boots.
I mean, Doctor Who's done a few good model shots. I mean, that and the one in the demons, the church exploding
Yeah.
in the
Right,
demons.
exactly, yeah.
They can probably do them quite well though, because it's not the whole episode, so they know where to put the budget for it, and
Right.
that we need a certain amount of shots, so they can really put their eye to it for detail as well, I'd suspect.
I heard that you were talking about the Damon shot with the church on fire. That some people thought that they really set a church on fire or something.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the White House mob loved that.
Yeah, she was very critical of Doctor Who.
Well, everything really.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm Dodgy.
Yeah.
Really, I think Sarah could kick his ass, really.
Yeah.
He was in the Long Good Friday, I think, playing like something gay, or was it Flamboyant Tony or Gay Tony?
Yeah.
What is the actual name?
I think that was the name of his character, yeah.
Oh, imagine if you tried to do that nowadays.
Back in the free days when you could talk.
A jaw foul species. So he thinks he's above the human race himself.
Oh, don't they all though?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be weird, right, if his plan succeeded, right, and then in Robots of Death, Taron Campbell's plan succeeded, and they're like the robot planet race and the plant planet race, they met, and they fell in love.
I don't want to think about what was
Robo-herbosexual.
I was thinking war.
That's terrible.
This could have been quite a good regeneration story.
What, into Tom, or like Tom's last, are you thinking?
Yeah, Tom's last.
Well, probably if Hinchcliffe was still around, you can guarantee his last story would involve a gothic mansion.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't a major part of the plot, it'd be in there.
Yeah.
Tell you what, mate, you do like this method of killing people, don't you?
Well, it's almost for the plants.
Plus, if you think about it, it's a nice bit of symmetry. Sarah saved the Doctor when he was in this position. Now he's gonna have to save her.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Yep. I'm surprised they got away with this.
Yeah.
Considering, you know, the 70s, that's pretty gruesome stuff.
Well, it's because they probably didn't show any of it. They got away with it.
Yeah, but when Chase goes in, you see the grinder, the gears with his blood all over it. Or
Oh, right, yeah, then that's a good point. They did do well.
This is incredibly dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's what I was
This
saying.
could not be. This is like the opposite of Jodie Whittaker.
Very dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really pissed off Mary Whitehouse.
I think Doctor Who needs to be like that, and I think it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
It doesn't
cannot
need
have
to
an
be, but
episode
it's
of
fun when
Doctor
it
Who
is.
without being dark in it.
Okay, I was
don't
wrong.
think so.
I thought you saw his blood on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's that it has to be dark. I just think it needs to acknowledge in the writing there's multiple age groups that watch it.
Yeah. Well, it used to
Dark.
always, you know, they had that adult audience. I mean, it's a family show for everybody.
Yeah, but Robert Holmes always said he wanted to write to scare the little buggers to death. So
Yeah.
Yeah. But that was the appeal of the show as well. It had to be scary. And as soon as you hear the music, you ran out the door or something like that, or hid behind the sofa or something like that, or hide behind the door.
I have to ask, did people actually do the whole hiding behind the sofa thing? Or was it just like a turn of phrase?
No, that's what I did when I was young. I used to hide behind the door when Doctor Who came on. That music. Just as I heard the music.
See, I'm one of more of these people that I'm fine sometimes when I'm watching something. It's when I try to go to bleeding bed.
Yeah.
And then I'm one of these that I'm good at imagining stuff.
Philip Hinchcliffe and Robert Holmes and Tom Baker and Liz Sladen, like all just totally gelling.
I mean, when I was about 3 years old, it was like when I watched Doctor Who for the first time, I thought it was good, and then until I saw the scary scenes, and then I decided to hide behind the door every time it came on.
Yeah, like when I first saw Doctor Who, I was more terrified of Tom Baker than I was of Davros. But it was Romana who made me feel it was okay, and then I thought, well, she's okay with him, then he's okay.
It must be Romana 1, not Romana 2. Romana 2 is wouldn't reassure me of anything.
That was Romana 2, the Destiny of the Daleks.
I remember first time I was scared of Doctor Who is when I saw the Cybermen. I mean, they were in these these plastic things, and it was Earthshock, I could remember, and they were in this polythene, and they were trying to break out the polythene, and that scared me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the first time I was legitimately scared, because I remember being creeped out, but I'm trying to think, when was I legitimately scared? Because the child thing creeped me out. It didn't scare me. The whole "I am my mummy" thing.
I've been watching for 43 so years or more, and I first saw it when I was in my early teens, and Tom Baker was the first Doctor I seen. I think.
Yeah, Tom Baker was the first Doctor.
What we're showing was Pyramid.
Uh-oh.
So I was never hiding behind any couch, but I was always intrigued to see what was going to happen next. Wait, stay in that outfit.
Brilliant.
That's cool. I love it.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed it more. Look, I'm still here, which I'm amazed. I'm really impressed.
Well, listen, I'll let you do your rating first, because then you can head off yourself.
I am going to bed. That is right. I'm being crackered. I'm going to give this an 8.5. Really solid, nice, fun adventure. Held my attention, did its job well.
Brilliant. Charlotte, you said you're not going to rate it, no?
No, because I didn't listen with it with volume, so it's not really fair.
Right. Fair enough. And don't forget to subscribe to Rabbi's channel, and also his Indiegogo campaign. Sign up there and back him.
Thank you very much. Yes, so, you know what? I'm very bad. Remember to do those important things. Fine. I'm going to say good night. Thank you so much for having me. It's been a blast. It's so good to be back. Doing what's normal, watching Doctor Who with friends.
That's it. These were over 3 hours anyway, so we'll be finishing up soon when I get the rest of everybody's ratings. But Rabbi's been great, and
night.
Yeah, I'll certainly.
Good night, Rabbi.
Yeah, we'll change up the format. So we'll do classic if it's a long story. If not, if the next one's a short story, then we'll do 2 short stories over the weekend. If it's a long story, then we'll break it up over 2 nights, and we'll do our New Who stream along during the week. For those that are on the New Who stream, please let me know what day during the week would actually suit you. That way, then I can kind of yeah. Right, let's see. We'll start with Super John.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I thought it was a good serial.
Yeah. Alpha Omega?
Yeah, I'll probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. I like Tom and Liz's performances in this, and I like Scobie and the supporting characters' performances too. I think it was a good story.
And Lee?
For me, it's this is quintessential Doctor Who. I think it's one of Tom's best, and he's my Doctor, so it's 9.5 out of 10 for me.
Fantastic. And I'm going to say a 9 as well, because I do think this is a very good story. Genesis obviously gets the 10 for me, but this is just as good. So yeah, for me, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Right, what I'll do, lads, now is I'll get you to do your shout outs as well before we head off tonight. So we'll start with you, Charlotte. If you've got to plug on Daniel's channel, you can go ahead.
Yeah, just on Tuesday, we've got our Relax Excellent Conversation stream, and then we'll be carrying on with Beware and whatever else we sort of plan a bit. That's it.
Fantastic. Super John.
I've got a YouTube channel under Real Super Doctor, and I've got a Twitter under Real Super Doctor as well. And I'll be back on next week for the visitation.
Fantastic. Lee.
Yeah, you can find me at Problem Being at on Twitter, and then you can check out my other channel, which is Audred Audiovisual, AUDRED.
Fantastic. Alpha Omega.
Yeah, as always, I just have fun talking, and these watch-alongs and stuff, and support everybody who's here. And yeah, I guess that's it.
Fantastic. And you can catch me here on the Tartar Zone and also on the Irish Geek. So check it out. If Cheryl is actually okay after tonight, we have planned to do a gift of the gab tomorrow. But Cheryl has actually drank too much alcohol, and I found her on the bathroom floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
I hope she's okay, no?
Yeah.
She's fine.
I hope she's okay.
fine. She's fine. Yeah. She was watching Captain Marvel, so maybe that film was so bad that it drove there you go.
Lucky no that she's not drinking red wine. She'd been up in your head all night.
I know. Tell me about it.
Oh.
So I've put her to bed anyway. That's why I wasn't talking as much on the second part, just because she was getting down in and out. So I just wanted to make sure. But she's fine. She's fine. She's just over celebrated, I suppose. I mean, if you watch Captain Marvel, that's what it's going to do to you. Like, so, I wouldn't be drinking.
Yeah, she's blacking out the memory on purpose with alcohol.
That's it.
What's our new Who next?
So when people let me know what day, because I have to find out what day suits the panelists, because remember, some panelists actually work during the week. So if we're going to do it during the week, I'll have to see what day or what night they're available to do it.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a new Who today.
No. Sure, we've been streaming 3.5 hours. I'm not going to do another one, no way. For the night anyway. And I want to keep an eye on Cheryl anyway. So,
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it during the week. I might do it before the movie stream on a Wednesday, if that suits people that are on the panel. You can let me know, send me a message, and let me know if Wednesdays is good. So yeah, that's it really. I just want to say thank you to everybody in the chat that took part, and thanks to Chris for the super chat earlier. I really appreciate it, pal. And everybody obviously on the panel, Rabbi, Charlotte, super doctor, real super doctor, sorry, I should say, Alpha Omega, and myself. Yeah, I'm going to praise myself. Yeah, I'm only messing. I'm not going to praise myself. But thank you for coming on. Seriously, I really appreciate it. We do. Without you guys, we wouldn't be still doing this because, obviously the interest is there. So we'll keep doing these, as we said, until you get bored with us doing them. And then we'll obviously we'll try something else. But they're doing well. So subscribe here. Subscribe to everybody's channel. And don't forget to check out the Irish, because you are going to see one of the greatest streams ever when me and Ballstreck tackle.
Like, come on, guys, they're purposely torturing themselves here.
Now, I don't know if it'll be this weekend or next weekend because Ballstrek is doing extra work, so I'll have to figure it out with him. But I did put the trailer up, so it is coming soon. It is coming soon. We just don't know when yet. But I will have the trailer for Wednesday's movie stream. I'll throw that up later on, so keep an eye. That'll be on the Irish Geek. Keep an eye out for that, so you know what movie you have for Wednesday. And hopefully tomorrow, as I said, if Cheryl doesn't have the hangover from hell, we will be on with Gift of the Gab. We're going to talk WandaVision, and she also wants to talk. Cheryl wants to talk about the Cecil Hotel. That documentary.
I watched that one. It's good.
The documentary that dropped on Netflix, and we binge watched the whole lot. And I'm fascinated with I was always fascinated with the case when I seeing YouTubers actually cover this. The one thing I will say before I go, actually, watching it and seeing this documentary, the one thing that I took from it is that the YouTubers that they got on this documentary think they're important. There was a lot of self-importance by them, and some of them are freaky, by the way. This girl's dead. They didn't even know her, but yet the way they're talking, you think they live their life and all of this rubbish. But it's very fascinating. It's been finally solved, the case, but some people are still saying that she was murdered. But it will be interesting. Myself and Cheryl will be giving our take on that as well, and also WandaVision. So we're definitely doing WandaVision tomorrow, and we're definitely doing the Cecil Hotel. Obviously, as I said, she doesn't have the hangover from hell, but even if she does, I'm still going to do it anyway because we've been promising to do it, and I want to do it. So, yeah. Right, that's it. I think we're all done now, folks. So
you got some super chats.
We've got a couple of super chats.
Yeah, you got 2 super chats.
I didn't see that. Sorry, didn't see that. Let's have a look. Leading screen. Sorry, folks. Sorry. Why is this not moving now? It was doing fine. Don't do this to me now right at the end of the stream. Right, we got a super sticker from Kid Bellis, a 149 super sticker. If someone could tell me what it is, because obviously I can't. That's the one thing about StreamYard they haven't figured out yet, is how to let the emojis actually.
It's a unicorn.
Yeah, another unicorn. Cheryl will love that. And Alpha Omega with a $10 super chat says, have a good one, everyone. And yeah, have a good one. And thank you, Alpha Omega. I really appreciate that as well. No, it's a unicorn sticker. Everybody's telling me it's a unicorn. It's a conspiracy, says Tim. Yeah, well, join us tomorrow because it will be a fascinating chat. I can guarantee you that anyway. Because I have my views on it, obviously. As I said, the first time I seen a YouTube clip of the elevator video, I've actually watched documentaries and stuff and other people, other YouTubers and their conspiracy theories. But the thing about it is they accused this man in the documentary, right? You'll see they accused this fella of murdering her. And it turns out
the poor guy. Yeah, you felt
not
so
one
bad
of those fucking assholes that were on that Netflix documentary, and and some of them were the ones that accused him of murder, didn't even have the decency to apologize. So they ruined some poor guy's life. They did try to
sounds like Twitter.
And he even said it, and you can tell that it's affected him because emotionally he's not the same, and he says it's affected his life. It's weird. It is. You have to check it out. Cecil Hotel. Check it out, then you'll know what to talk about. It's available on Netflix. It was trending #1 in Ireland, so I don't know what it was doing around the world, but it was trending.
It was trending on #1 when I looked on Netflix.
Well, then there you go. It seems to be very popular with people, so check it out. Yeah, it's well worth the watch. PD Rich says it's a Doom icon. Ask Ernie Erotic the story sometime. Okay, and with that, we're going to leave it. So, good night. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the last few hours of your weekend. and we'll see you on Monday. And enjoy your week and stay safe. And hopefully we are back here during the week. And we'll see you then. Say good night, panel.
Have
Good
a
night.
good one,
Good night,
everyone.
panel.
Good night, everybody.
Lee just has to be a twat, doesn't he? He just can't
I
say
love
good night.
him.
Good night. He just has to say good night, panel. Say good night properly.
Say good night properly.
Oh, shit.
I'm only doing as an instructor. I don't see what the problem is.
Okay. My name is Lee. Good night, everybody.
Discussing.
You said you're going to repeat everything I say, so repeat.
Well, you didn't tell me to repeat it, did you? You just
Right.
said
My name is Lee. Good night. Repeat the sentence.
repeat the sentence.
No.
He will always find a way around what you say.
Right. Lee is barred now from the panel. So we'll talk.
Wish the people good night, Lee.
Good night. Good night, folks. I'm only joking, but good night. See you all tomorrow. And Lee won't be on next week. So the fact he won't be, right? So
He will be.
He'll be here next week. So join us next week. We'll talk to you soon. Not next week. I mean, well, it is tomorrow. It is next week. Good night.
Good.
Bye bye.